What up, guys? Myron Gaines here, my boy Fresh Prince CEO.
What's
Today,
up?
we're going to talk about the Salt Bay Twerk video, man, and we're going to look at it a little bit deeper past what everyone else has been saying. We're going to go take you guys from beginning to end and what every man needs to learn from this, all right? Let's get into it, baby. Yo, Fresh, what's up, bro?
Doing good, man. It is Thursday, almost Friday, and I'm ready to rock and roll with this show today. It's gonna be lit, bro.
Yeah, man. This is a good one, guys. I did a lot of research on this. And quite frankly, guys, there's a lot more behind this that we're gonna have to peel some layers back and explain for you guys. But before we get into today's topic, give you guys a quick update. Show you guys real quick. We got the keys, okay, to the new spot, man. So we are definitely gonna be gonna toast my 0-calorie monster drink to that one, man. We got the high-rise unit, man, and we're gonna start building the studio. I got like 20 boxes of Amazon stuff here, and yeah, we're gonna put Joe Rogan out of business, guys. So we already got some guests lined up from the area here in Miami that Fresh is making moves, shaking and baking in the background.
Yep.
For sure. So we got a lot of great content for you guys. The Patreon, we're posting videos, man, like 3 or 4 videos, 5 videos per week.
And receipts.
Receipts. We just posted a receipt video in there, you know what I'm saying, for the little bit higher tier guys. Obviously, we can't have it at the lower tiers because we don't want to get in trouble.
Sit on Myron. Like,
go ahead, bro.
Guys, if you don't realize, right, the real deal holyfield people out here, the guys in the game, are showing receipts. If your favorite dating coach doesn't show receipts, bro, you got to question his integrity. So be careful about that. And we're bringing on the podcast celebrities, maybe some special porn stars, who knows? But it's gonna be lit. So stay tuned for it.
Yeah, man. We definitely have a lot of things planned, guys. But we got the unit secured. I got the keys today. Signed the paperwork. It was a little bit of a pain in the you know what, but we got it done, and we're excited, man. We're gonna set up the studio. We're gonna be doing that probably the next week or so. And yeah, you guys are gonna start seeing me and Fresh in studio talking our smack with a cool skyline behind us and bringing guests.
And Chris Pugs.
And Chris,
Chris.
Dr. Chris, he was with me all day dealing with this BS. We got the internet set up and all that. It was a pain, bro. Like we might have to put that on Patreon behind the scenes of what went down, but we got it done, man. We're in there. We got the whole year set up, so we're good money. So with that said, guys, okay, Fresh, you got anything you want to give anybody any updates or anything before we get into it?
Yeah, guys. I just put out my free ebook on social media game, how to get beautiful woman on demand. By setting up a good Instagram, having a good profile, because it goes a long way, guys. And then once again, we're on Patreon. We want all of our viewers to be on there because that's what we see us behind the scenes, how we live and how we do things. And the stories that we have are so real because we're in the game, guys. Like, I don't know how to make this any more clear, but like, guys talk a lot. I'm saying from experience that have experience. Guys that don't read from books, we have experience. So there you go.
Yeah, man. I mean, quite frankly, guys, the marketplace is changing. And when I say marketplace, I'm talking about the dating marketplace, how to deal with women nowadays. And things just change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say it, but like, you need a social media presence now if you truly want to optimize. You know what I mean? You need to learn how to cold approach. You got to learn how to run night game differently. The days of running night game the way Mystery did 20 years ago. It's not going to work anymore. Canned routine openers and indirect lines and all that other stuff. Quite frankly, the attention span of most young women nowadays is not going to last with that type of thing. You know what I mean? We live in the digital media, the digital social media era, and things have changed with that. Waiting 2 weeks to set up a date, like, nah, bro. Like it's 2020. It ain't 2001 no more. Like everyone, all people forget. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so with that said, guys, today we're going to talk about the Salt Bay Twerk video. And when you guys, obviously, there was a lot of, it went viral, a couple, and I'm going to share my screen here, which you guys are going to really dive into this.
Viral on TikTok, viral on Twitter, Instagram.
Viral all over the place, man. And
people were asking if it was real or not, but bro, honestly, that still is a really good reaction to see, the female and male perspective there. Is really big.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, let me set up the screen right now, and we're gonna start sharing. I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna go through everything, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna cover who's Salt Bay.
Yeah,
why is he famous? What's he known for, and then what happened down at the restaurant, and then we want your opinion on this topic because, guys, it's been viral. So you probably seen it already. We want to hear your perspective on the show with Myra Gaines and myself. So
yep. So okay. So you guys can see it here. This is who Saul Baez, man. Obviously, blue check mark. This guy's very famous. He is a owner of several luxury high-end steakhouses all over the world. Okay, he's Turkish. He doesn't speak English, but he opened up his first restaurant actually here in Miami. And this right here, if you guys don't know, this is the video that actually made the guy viral. And I'll play it a little bit. I'm sure you guys are going to remember this joint right here. Enlarge it a little bit. You guys hear that?
I can't really hear it.
I got the sound off. Hold up. There we go. Cutting that meat, baby. And then this is the legendary part right here, guys. Boom.
Majestic.
That right made him famous, guys, right there. So Rihanna, obviously, celebrities, this went viral back in like 2017. Rihanna wore a shirt with his face on it. And
my girl, Rihanna, big up to her.
Yeah. And then obviously, next thing you know, he's hanging out with rappers. You guys can see here with DJ Khaled and Meek Mill. And he actually opened up his first, and here he is with Diddy, another close friend of his. And then he actually opened up his first restaurant here in Miami, Florida, the Nusret Steakhouse. And it's actually right down the street from me. And if you guys look at my Instagram story, you'll see I took a little video right in front of it. But yeah, he opened up his first restaurant in the United States here. Then he opened another one in New York City. And then he recently, which I didn't even know this until this video went viral, opened one in Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah. And the thing, guys, this restaurant is really expensive. If you get a steak, it's about $250 to $1,000. Okay. Now, just to give you guys a little bit more perspective on who this guy is, he actually got, he's a little controversial as well. Obviously, as you guys know, in Miami, we have a strong Venezuelan population here. You know, shout out to everybody from Doral, aka Doral Azuela. And here he is making food for the president of the Venezuelan president. And this was at a time when, here, I'll lower this a little bit. This was at a time when he was basically, you know, Venezuela, as you guys know, is going through a lot of hard times right now. Economically, the country's in shambles. And him feeding the president like this, them eating high-end steaks when the country's starving, caused a lot of uprising here in Miami. So a lot of people actually boycotted his restaurant for a bit when he was here, when it originally opened, because we have such a strong Venezuelan population. Here, Fresh, you want to say something? Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, man. Give the guy a break, bro. It's his restaurant. He got to cater to his guests, man. Like, he's not gonna be just like, oh, forget all the Venezuelans. He's like, yo, bro, the president's here. I'm gonna show him a good time. Why we gotta hit the guy? You know what I'm saying?
This dude, bro, like, you could tell that he's not really versed in Western culture, because check this out. This also very controversial picture he took. He actually took this one down. You guys can see this is him. Like, yo. Oh my God. I remember when I saw this on Instagram, like he put this out like 6 months ago. I knew off rip this was going to trigger everybody. And he goes, the caption read, "A very important meeting." With a bunch of cows, bro.
Yeah, all the vegetarians are like, oh my God, this guy's the devil.
Vegans went at this guy's neck, bro. Like, they literally
PETA.
Yo, they went. Yeah, they put so much pressure on him to like take this down, and people were talking smack. Because here's the thing: people that eat meat, even people that eat meat, don't really want to see how it's made. So, and I'm not here to say, guys, we're not here to take political views like, oh, make fun of vegans or make fun of meat eaters. All I'm telling you guys, I'm just telling you guys what happened. He put this out. Obviously, this guy's not versed. His publicist sucks because he's not versed in Western culture. Because the guy's Turkish, guys. He's from the Middle East, pretty much. You don't, they over there. And I can tell you guys, as a Muslim guy, growing up in a Muslim household, like, I don't know any Muslims really that are like vegans. Like, very few. You know what I mean? Because it's eating meat is very traditional in the Islamic religion. You know what I mean? Hell, a lot of our religious holidays are centered around killing a calf, and eating it on that day. So, which actually, I'll tell you guys a quick little story. Let's go down memory lane real quick. So I'll tell you guys a story. I was 5 years old. Okay, I was in Sudan visiting some family, and my dad, he had like a little farm out there. And I remember they got this new like goat. or like cow or like a calf, right? And I was like, and I like befriended it. Like I was like, oh my god, like this is the first time I like seen one as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget. I told my parents, hey, don't kill him. I like this cow. Like just take him for milk, whatever it may be. Like I don't kill him. They're like, all right, yeah, we won't, bro. I wake up the next day. I hear like screaming, like from like a cow scream. I'm like, what? And I get up and I walk out and I see them killing them, bro. And I was like, what, dude? It was literally traumatic experience. Like it was terrible. You know what I mean? I was like, what the? And you see blood everywhere, and they're like killing them, and it's like it's not polite. It's not nice to see, man. It was terrible. But the point of the matter is this, man. In Islamic countries, they don't really like they're not sensitive to this type of thing. You know what I mean? So like when I saw this, I was like, bro, you're definitely gonna take a L. You know what I mean? You can't be like putting this on Instagram, which is like pretty much like very popular in the Western world, thinking people aren't gonna have a crazy backlash. So this obviously caused a lot of controversy, but it was just funny because like his publicist is trash. Now, Fresh, you got anything you want to add to that?
Man, all I gotta say is, if you're a female and you tried to make me vegan, you know the results for that because I love chicken and I'm black, so deal with it. I love chicken. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you're vegan, I did the vegan diet for a bit, man. I didn't mind it, and you can absolutely make muscle gains. I made a video on this, by the way, on my YouTube. Go check it out on vegan animal protein versus plant protein. But yeah, you can still make gains, guys. But like, yeah, we're just reporting the facts here. So he took this picture, got a lot of controversy, feeding the president of Venezuela. That obviously caused a lot of backlash, especially here in Miami because we have such a strong Venezuelan population. We got a super chat. Francis, how do I pronounce this? Anameg, sliding in some to the tip jar MG and Fresh Prince CEO. I'm stoked for you and your content. Congrats to the meteoric takeoff. Thank you so much, bro. We're taking over. No DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying?
Another one.
Yeah, hold on, another one. This is for everybody that gets mad.
Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Everyone that hates a soundboard. But anyway, getting back to it. So yeah, this is Salt Bae, guys. Now that you know who he is, obviously we saw his rise through social media. Blue check, very famous guy. He's tight with a lot of celebrities. He's hung out with Leonardo DiCaprio, Future, Drake. Every time Drake has a birthday party here, he eats at that restaurant down the street. So Salt Bae is very he's very popular with rappers and celebrities. Okay, so now that we know who this guy actually is, as you guys know, there was literally a viral video, which I'll play for you guys here, of a woman twerking. Okay, and then this guy, turn the sound on real quick. Is the sound? Oh, okay, so we saw that a couple of times. Now, as you guys can see, this woman is twerking, this young woman, and this guy comes in the restaurant angry, swearing, very pissed off. And people are like, yo, what's going on? Obviously, this caused a sensation on Twitter, all over the place, Instagram. Obviously, it was originally posted on TikTok. Now, that was the first thing. So there were a couple of reactions to this when it first came out. People were saying, it was the guy's girlfriend that was twerking. Another story came out that the girl was underage and that was her older brother. Mm-hmm. Another story came out that they don't even know each other, whatever it may be, which I did a lot of research. We're going to give you guys what really happened, but we're going to give you guys reactions to each one because even regardless of whether this was false now or the story is off, the point is this. The people's reaction to this is what's important. The public. Okay. Obviously, this sent a lot of waves throughout as far as like domestic abuse and everything like that. And Fresh, what's your I mean, let's tackle it from the angle of it's a girlfriend, because at first people were saying, hey, as you guys know, this place sells $1,000 steaks. People were like, oh, he's in his justified he's justified to act that way with her twerking in front of a celebrity, that he's rationalizing acting that way. We'll go first. We'll touch it from angry boyfriend perspective, older brother perspective, and we're going to give you guys the real perspective of what really happened, which we have a couple other things we're going to show you guys. Go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah, man. So if that was, for whatever reason, his girlfriend, right? I got two questions. Why was she in there alone? And two, if you know she's like that, why you got to act out? Because if that's his girlfriend, bro, he should know that she acts like that. Like, period. Yeah. Like, he should know. Now, my thing is, like, I'm thinking, is this even real? But let's say it was real, right? And that's her that's
the restaurant got shut down for that too. Restaurant got shut down. Like a couple days after this, like he got shut down. Which go ahead, I got some more on that.
I'm gonna say right now, bro, if that's a girlfriend, she's for the streets and the highway,
bro,
and the causeway and the freeway.
She belongs to the streets.
So off rip, man, like, dude, that's type of behavior, bro. Like, okay, I get it if it's like behind the wall where it's like just you and her and you're vibing, whatever, or maybe you're in the room. Maybe that's okay if you're in the room. I don't know. But if you're outside of the room twerking for another man, like, bro, that's kind of like boundaries. You get me? Like, where's the line drawn there? So for me, that's a no for sure. What about you, bro?
Yeah. So we got another super chat here from Peter B. Thank you so much. Haitian and vegan / plant-based. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely check out my YouTube video, dude. I made on this. I compared animal versus vegan-based proteins. You know how you can take vegan protein and still make gains. But to get back, what my thoughts on it, man, is basically, yeah, dude. I mean, the thing you guys got to understand is this. And Fresh, I want you to tell the Chris Brown story for the guys in here or any other. You got a couple celeb stories, but the point is this, guys, because Fresh rubs elbows with some celebs out here in Miami. You got, yeah, facts. You got to understand, guys, that we live in a world of clout. You know, clout chasing is the new norm. That is the currency of today. Social media has changed the game. You understand? Like, it has completely changed the game. So knowing that, you need to act accordingly, and you need to be very selective on the women that you decide to deal with and give your time and attention and more importantly, resources to. Okay, this caused a lot of backlash in the manosphere because you know, guys are like, yo, he took her out to dinner at a $1,000 steakhouse and she's out here twerking and throwing it back for a high value guy, aka Salt Bae, which why I wanted to show you guys who this guy is. He's obviously very famous, like 30 million followers on Instagram, etc. So you got to understand that women are wired to look for status, high value. And then if your girl is like a clout chaser, which let's keep it real, you know, those girls are clout chasers, then you need to be even more concerned, especially when she's going to be rubbing elbows with some of these types of guys. And the thing you guys got to also understand is that with Instagram, online dating apps, etc., women have more access to more high value men now than ever before. If you look at a girl's Instagram DMs, especially an attractive one, 7, 8, 9, 10, dude, it's going to be flooded with high value guys, rappers, athletes, NFL, NBA, MLS. Like, it's going to be inundated. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. This is why it's so important to vet your women. Shout out to Mr. Lucario. He always says, don't commit to a girl and make your girl until after 1 year of dating her. And I agree 1,000%. Like, you have to, because the thing is that women are always going to put their best foot forward if they truly like you, and they're not. They're going to kind of hide their unflattering personality traits. So the only way you're truly going to be able to vet that is you're going to need to date her for a while, you know, put her in uncomfortable situations, see how she acts. Because at the end of the day, guys, as a man, you take a lot of the risk when you take a woman on as your girlfriend or a serious counterpart. And obviously cohabitation is like off the table. If you're cohabitating with a woman, I don't know what's wrong with you. With all the with all the ways the laws are written and everything like that, especially if you earn more than your girl, it's not an intelligent way to go about doing business, man. But that's my take on it, assuming this was the boyfriend and girlfriend. But it was not. Go ahead.
Let me answer that, bro.
Please.
Okay, so my thing is, right, how you gonna wife up a girl that's like that, bro? Like, she's twerking for another man, right? And at the same time, it's like, does she for a second think that Salt Bae is gonna want her? Like, my thing is like, yo, like, you're doing all this for what? For clout? Because first off, you look retarded doing it, and then two, like, you know, no offense, she's not like a 9 or 10. She's like maybe a 5 or 6 at best. Yeah. So the point of this is like kind of mute. So I would just be like, yo, that's my girl, bro. Furthermore, you see, in my opinion, bro, I'm not hot-headed. If I saw that and that was for whatever reason my girl, which it wouldn't be, I would just walked out and I keep it moving. I would not even like talk to her like that, bro. I would just, you're blocked, you're deleted, you're cut off. That's it, done. So straight up.
Yeah, guys in the chat, try to keep it clean, please. Don't swear, Jimmy. At the time you off for a bit, so just keep it clean in there. Anyway, like I was saying, so yeah, guys. So yeah, that's what you got to understand. Now, with that said, it was not his girlfriend. I want to repeat, it was not his girlfriend. All right, guys. I know some of you guys are in here like, oh hell no, but it was not. Thankfully, we did some research and we actually figured it out. Now, for the other people out here, some people were saying, hey, she was underage. and it was her older brother. Fresh, what's your take on this? I don't know if you have a sister, but what do you think? If this was his younger sister,
I got a sister, right, bro?
Go ahead.
My sister's 20 years older than me.
Okay.
She should not be caught dead doing that. Secondly, man, if that was my sister, bro, how would I approach this, man? I mean, honestly, dude, if that was my sister, I kind of be like, I'll be appalled. I'll be shocked, of course. I'll be like, you know what? She's a thought. And I would think she'd be raised better from my mom and my dad, so to speak. But, you know, my reaction, bro, would be like, yo, you're cut off too late. Don't talk to me. Don't come to my crib. Don't call me because you are whack. You feel me? Like, so in that sense, I would be definitely like mad, but I wouldn't show it in public. Because one, when you show it like that, shows like you're emotional and anyone could trigger you. As a man, you should be able to control your emotions enough to show it at the right times. So being belligerent and like crazy like that is not a good example of how you should be as an alpha male or high value male. So I wouldn't blur it like that. I'd be like, you know what? I see you, sis.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Yeah, no, like so I'll say this. So his reaction, if it was his girl, obviously, guys, you don't want to have an emotional, crazy reaction like that, especially with people recording. Second one, younger sister. I would say if it was his younger sister, it's warranted to act like that because, quite frankly, bro, like you got to protect your sister, man. And if I saw my sister twerking like that in a restaurant, bro, there's gonna be some problems, man. Like I'm gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? Grab her by the ear, right? We're gonna walk out the restaurants if it's my little sister, which I do have a younger sister. So you know what I'm saying? That I would definitely be I'd be pissed. I would not want to handle that. Okay, I see here. Oh, like guys, let me know if we're still lagging here. I'll turn the camera off for a second for me.
I think we're good now.
Good now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we established that, I'm going to show you guys who this woman really is. Okay.
See, if you guys didn't know, Myron has some great skills when it comes to like finding people.
yeah, you know, every now and then. Okay, so let me close a couple of these tabs to make sure that we're not lagging. Okay, guys, I'm going to share my screen with you guys right now. I'm going to show you who this woman actually is. Okay, so here she is. My Fabulous Life _. And as you guys can see, this was from a couple days ago. And this is what she was wearing the night of the thing, right? And she posted on her Instagram that she actually does not know the guy and they are not related. Okay. So and I'm going to show you guys another angle as to what actually happened. And we're going to break that down. Okay. So this loser here on TikTok, he was able to get a couple of different angles for us. So
¡Ay, cabrón! What the fuck? ¡Ay, cabrón!
One more time.
¡Ay, cabrón! What the fuck? ¡Ay, cabrón!
Okay, and I'm going to show you guys another angle as well. This one was another one. All right, so
and I installed Art in Public.
We have a lot of art,
so we're gonna close ads. Okay, so as you guys can see from there, he never even went for the girl in question. He never even went for the girl that was originally twerking. It was actually two women in the back that were there. And as you guys can see, when she walks in, which I think I have the other clip here, when she walks in originally. Okay, for you guys.
She off to the side. She's not even like in the peripheral. He's like to the left. She's to the right.
Yeah, exactly. So he goes in and he confronts two other women that are in there that was all that have an altercation. So when Twerk Girl came in, two other girls walked in behind her, and those two girls go to the corner, and then that's when he comes in banging, and he goes to address those two women. So there was something else, and if you guys can see at the end, he like grabs the chick, one of them, and he walks them out.
And she was wearing black. She wasn't even wearing
exactly.
Like the other girl.
Yes, yeah, she was wearing black. So it was not the girl that you guys thought originally.
Yo, by the way, let me just add a point for you guys.
Yeah, please.
I'm a content creator, right? For YouTube, Instagram. And a lot of things you see online are not real or they're portrayed in a different light than what they were made to be. So a lot of times we see a video and we judge it based off of just the first glance, but you need to see all sides of a video to get like a real perspective on it. Because like for example, we thought that girl was being, charged by this guy, but in reality, other scenes showed that it wasn't even happening like that. So be very careful when you judge videos off of the first video, the first shot of it. Try to find other clips of it so you can see like the full perspective on it rather than judging off the first look. So
yeah, absolutely, guys. And at the end of the day, the thing you guys got to understand is that obviously how there were 3 different interpretations. Obviously there was the jealous boyfriend one, which we broke down, the younger sister one, and then now we finally got the truth from looking at the different angles. It was really probably some kind of relationship or something like that where this guy came in that area. And if you guys can notice, and I can pull it up again so I can show you guys, and we'll play it kind of like in slow motion. But what happens is you're going to notice that the girl, the guy comes in, and the girl's like has to jump on her friend to kind of like protect her from the guy. And obviously people had not seen this view yet. So here we go. We're going to show it again, and we'll kind of play it slow motion for you guys.
Yeah, I didn't even see the third clip, but that was funny. I didn't see that third one.
Yeah. They did some investigating. All right. So, and this is the guy, Diego. You guys could follow him on TikTok. He's actually going to put a part 4 of this. He's been putting out, this guy's obviously a clout chaser too. He's been like putting out one by one, probably talking to TMZ, trying to get more, you know what I'm saying? Like these clowns. So.
Ay, cabrón. Ay, cabrón. Ay, cabrón. Ay, cabrón.
Yo, I got Myron.
He goes right for the 2 girls in the back, the one in the black, and the other friend jumps on top of her, right, to kind of protect her, and then he takes them both out after in the next clip. What are you gonna say, bro? Go ahead.
Yo, why you sound like Treyway? Why you sound like that guy from 6ix9ine, the manager? Why you sound like that guy?
He does, bro. Yo, he was tight. So, definitely something like was going on, bro. He was tight. You know what I'm saying?
And then I want to know, why did the guy open the door so fast for him? Like, bro, like,
here's the thing,
the guy's banging.
If you look at it, he's because there was a lot of people saying like, why'd he let him in? This was staged, whatever it may be. If you guys could see, he actually tries to like hold the door from the guy, like he almost tries to like hold the door back, but the guy's too strong. He rips it open. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here's another clip here. I'm going to show you guys the one where she originally actually came in. I don't think I showed you this one yet. So, all right, here we go. Let me share my screen real quick. As you guys could see, we actually do our research here at the Fresh and Fit podcast. We ain't out here just like talking smack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Share. Okay. So as you guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here she comes in, right? Fuck. God damn it. TikTok is so counterproductive. She starts working. Look at Saul, he's like, oh no, whoa.
It's Treyway.
So he's gonna drag her on the block. He grabs her by the arm. They're right there. Yep. So one more time.
Yo, she got some booty, bro. You saw that booty? God damn.
He acted crazy like that. So, okay, one more time, guys. It's going to play again as these guys, obviously, they're laughing. So here she comes twerking, right? The 2 girls walk in right behind her. They're obviously not all together. So this girl, she sees Salt Bae. She's like, oh, yep, I'm going to twerk. Clout. That dude has 30 million followers. It's time, right? And then this girl comes, hey, what's going on? It's, oh, damn. And then he walks in, and this dude right here is like, oh. And then look at Salt Bae, like, he even says, oh. Bro, you can read his lips. He's like, oh, F. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he don't speak English, but he knows that. And this dude is tight, bro. This dude is tight. He came running in with the sweats and everything. Guys, you got to remember, this is like a very elite steakhouse. Like, you don't dress up. I don't even think they'll let you in dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? So this dude just came in like from nowhere. So, okay.
So to me, bro,
it
looks like she was supposed to be somewhere with him, maybe, or like somewhere else. And she's there, and he's pissed. Or it could be something even way deeper than that. But
Yeah, there's for him to be like that tight, bro. Like there definitely something happened. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably went. He told them not to go or something like that. But he clearly, guys. So to clearly tell the story, the girl that was twerking, My Fabulous Life, the one I showed you, she's not even involved. You know what I'm saying? He was actually going for the other two girls. And here's the thing: there was a split on Twitter and on Instagram. The women were defending the girl that was twerking, assuming it was a girlfriend, like, oh, why can't she twerk in front of a celebrity? And then the guys obviously were like, yo, if you paid $1,000 for a steakhouse, why should why is she throwing it back for a celeb? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously at the end of the day, man, I'll keep it 100 with you guys. Every man's fear is to commit to a girl that's been ran through. You know what I'm saying? Like no guy wants to be a sucker, have other dudes laughing at him and everything like that. It's just one of the realities of the world. So, but women are never going to understand that. So the point I'm trying to make with this, guys, is that you got to learn from this guy's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Fresh, what's your take on this now that we know the true story, that clearly he wasn't even going for that girl, he was going for the other two. We don't really know why. But what's your take on it?
Bro, honestly, man, in this case, because of this perspective here, like, how to put this? Either she cheated, either she didn't respond, he found out where she was, and she must have put down on him good, because like that dude's going crazy, bro. Like I don't know one female in my life right now that can make me out like that. So yeah. I don't know what he was doing or what she was doing that caused him to act like that. But whatever it was, she got a fat ass, and goddamn, I can't blame him. I can't blame him, bro. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? She's bad, but hey, man, no need to act like that.
This dude walked into the restaurant like Scorpion, bro. Like, get over here! Like, yo,
come outside.
Yeah,
where you at?
Bro, yeah, like he was going wild, bro. Then he was like, finish her. You know what I mean? Then he just grabbed her and dragged her out the restaurant. And the thing is this, guys, all jokes aside, we don't want to make fun of something like this. But the point, the real talk, this is what the takeaway from this is, guys. And we got the phone lines open, by the way, guys. Call in if you guys want to comment, get on the show. Phone lines are open, so we're going to have a open discourse with the audience and also the super chats as well. We'll prioritize super chats, then phone calls. So the thing you guys got to understand is this. Everyone has a cell phone in 2020. You understand? And with everyone having a cell phone, as a man, you cannot afford to be, because see how we just watched the video from one angle, right? And there was an interpretation. Then we watched it from another angle. There's another interpretation. Then finally we saw all the angles, did some research, and we figured out what really happened. The girl that was twerking doesn't even know this man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole world thinks he's a jealous boyfriend that possibly could have assaulted her, whatever. Everyone on Twitter was like, oh my God, is this girl okay? Did this guy like grab her, assault her, whatever it may be? And the thing you guys got to understand is that we live in a world now where you're quite frankly, as a man, if you raise your voice or you act in any type of aggressive way towards a woman, people are going to assume you're going to physically hurt the woman. You understand? This is why I tell guys, never hit a woman. Don't yell at her in public. Don't do any of this stuff, because you're going to get in trouble every single time. You are, as a man in the West, you are guilty until proven innocent in the of social media. Go ahead, bro.
Right now, bro, like in the Western world, for the male man, the manly man, the masculine male, is done, bro. Like, hashtag me too. So get this, right? I was looking at a story, aside from this story, right? And literally, this guy spent his whole life catering to his girl. She got mad because he didn't want to get kids with her or get married. She said that he beat her and raped her. And now he's facing like 10 years in jail. I think like 10, 15 years in jail because of this. And she just lied because she didn't, he didn't want to be with her like that. So we live in a world where girls have the like clause and have the means to put you in jail for no reason. And you could be at no fault just because you're here. So when guys like talk to girls rough in public, when they like try to like, flex up, like, guys, you don't know who's watching. And she could just like maybe say, you know what? That's how you were mean to me outside in public. I'm using that against you because you're not doing what I say. And as my boy Cobra Tate would say, Andrew Tate, get the hell out of the US, the Western world, because it's a dying market right now. So you gotta choose, guys. Are you gonna be like this guy, act out like this, and possibly be like, charged later on, or be calm and cool about it and say, you know what? I know what I gotta do to protect myself and not be like I don't want to say an asshole, but like an ass in public. So,
and I'm gonna say this: I guarantee you guys, they send detectives to his house after this video. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he might have not done anything to her. You know, he got her by the arm. Hey, we're going out, but we don't know what happened. You know what's going on. So who are we to judge, right? We don't really know what happened. But the point is this, guys: as a man, when you show any type of aggression like that, especially towards a woman, you're gonna automatically be assumed to be guilty. And the other thing too, you guys got to understand is we live in a world now where there's literally a phrase saying "believe all women." Okay. Quite frankly, that's a very dangerous precedent to set, because here's the thing. When you say something like believe all women, you basically what you're saying is that women don't lie, which we all know, you know what I'm saying?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is capable of lying, men and women. So for you to sit there and say, oh, women don't lie, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. And nowadays, we live in a world where an accusation can come with zero proof and you will get your reputation ruined. I hate to refer to the Brett Kavanaugh case, but this was a big example of this. You know what I mean? I'm sure, as you guys know, a couple of years ago, a guy with Brett Kavanaugh, you know, graduated from Yale, was going to become a Supreme Court justice appointed by Donald Trump. He got put through the ringer because a woman came through and accused him of sexually assaulting her back in like the 80s.
Yep.
And there was no proof of it. You know, like she didn't have any proof, really no witnesses. Kavanaugh had passed several FBI background checks for his position. And honestly, it was terrible, because here's the thing, man. This country was founded upon the principle of due process, okay? Innocent till proven guilty, okay? However, we live in a world now where there's a lot of, you know, media circuses, you know what I mean? We live in a world of public opinion now. It's not really based on guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. It's like, oh no, you're just guilty because you're a man. You know what I mean? You're, especially what's his demographic? He's a white male Christian, and people are going to automatically assume, oh, he's the devil. You know what I'm saying? And we just live in dangerous times, guys, where you got to be cognizant of what you're doing as a man. You got to use your brain. Don't use your emotion. Never put your hands on a woman, and understand that the court of public appeal is probably going to think that you're guilty regardless. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, just add to that as well. Like, I think, right, a really easy solution for this, and like, I don't know why men are leading the country and we can't make these rules to make it really simple, is put a time frame on when a woman can accuse a man of these things. And guess what's going to happen? Like, those girls that are waiting or lying for this period of years and waiting for, you know what, when he becomes rich, I'll say something happened to me, right? They will have that option, because you know what? They're going to be forced the moment it happens, rather than waiting and being scared, they say. They're going to go ahead and do it, because you know what? There's a time frame for it. So if it actually does happen, then great. We call the criminal in the act. But if it didn't happen, there's no repercussion of someone getting put in jail for no reason. That's a simple way you can do it. That way we all win, and there's no, like, you know what I'm saying, bad blood between men and women in that sense.
Yeah, and this is the woman that accused Brett Kavanaugh, Christine Blasey Ford. She's a professor out in California, college professor. And what you guys got to understand is that she had a GoFundMe where she made almost like $700,000. Here are the two right here. And we just live in a time, guys, where you need to be smart. And you got to understand what's going on. You know, and here's the thing that's sad, because there are women that are out there getting, you know, sexually assaulted, everything like that. And when accusations come like this, right, that are unfounded, whatever it may be, it hurts the credibility of women that are actually getting assaulted, man. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, guys, false rape accusations are a real thing. I know no one talks about it, because obviously it's a men's issue and no one really cares about men nowadays, but it does happen, and it happens quite a bit, actually, more than you think, especially with jealous couples. As a revenge tactic to get the children in divorce court, whatever it may be. These are all methodologies that, you know, women do employ against their former spouses or boyfriends or lovers to exercise some kind of leverage. Okay, because let's make no mistake about it. Family courts 1,000% favor
women.
1,000%. You know what I mean? Like 93% of child custody almost goes to the woman. You know, goes to the mother over the father. Like for a father to get custody of children, the mother's really got to be like on some crazy stuff. Like the only time I've ever seen a man get custody of his children is if like the mother is like a drug addict, an alcoholic,
stripper.
Like some kind of like even I've seen strippers beat the dad as well. You know, because if she earns enough, they'll give it to her. So,
damn.
Yeah, man, it's a lopsided. A family court is a lopsided system. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. The court system has not adopted to the advancements of feminism. You know, women earn more than men in a lot of major cities in the US now, you know, and women are making a lot more money than they used to. However, the family court system has not caught up to that, where women are now out earning men a lot of the time. And because obviously the laws were written at a time where, you know, you had the nuclear family, the father or the man made most of the money, brought it back to the woman, and the family court laws were there to protect the woman from the guy committing adultery and then leaving her out on the street because she had never been in the job market. She wasn't working. She relied on him for income. So this is why alimony was set in place. You know, no forced divorce. All these things were set in place to protect women from, like, you know, basically abuser type husbands that would just throw them to the curb and they wouldn't have any kind of financial recourse. However, nowadays, you know what I mean? There's more women in college than ever before. About 60% of college universities in the United States are female, and women are earning more money than before. So the laws have not caught up to these advancements that feminism has created for women. So knowing this, guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, on the surface, it looks like just, oh, some girl's working at a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? But the bigger thing here you got to understand is that people are always watching. People are always recording. You can end up viral. And quite frankly, you can end up viral off of something that isn't even fact, that isn't even happening. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So as a guy, you got to contain your emotions and you got to protect yourself. And you can't do stupid stuff like this where you're having emotional outbursts while out in you know, three steakhouses in Boston and major cities and with a celebrity right there, you know what I'm saying, as a witness. Like, nah, bro, you know what I mean? I guarantee you guys that they send detectives to his house the next day to ask him what happened after all the pressure they probably faced to investigate, make sure no one was assaulted, which as they should, you know what I'm saying? But if he had come in there in a more respectful manner, not like a crazy man, hey, we got to leave. You know what I'm saying? That would have been much better than, you know, him going in there on some on some wild stuff, you know?
But if you realize, bro, like those girls didn't want to leave with him. They just like stood there a little bit. Yeah,
facts. They were like, they didn't want to leave. And actually it was kind of like telling that the girl had to jump on her friend to from the guy. So we got some super chats here, and I think we got some guys on the phone lines. Okay, we're gonna super chats and phone lines right now. Squirtle Turtle, just support my brother's $5 super chat. Thank you so much for that,
bro. Boy Squirtle Turtle in the building.
Thank you, man.
Good.
Let's see here. We got, I know Afi left one. Okay, shout out to Afi Kingdom, man. Respect to my brothers, MYG and CEO. Blessings to the chat room. Thank you so much, Afi.
What's up, Afi?
Subscribe to his YouTube channel, man. He spits a lot of fire, man. He had a good stream with CEO yesterday. What was the quote he said, bro? You guys hate women because you have zero?
Yeah. So basically, you're saying like, Afi Kingdom said, you guys hate women. Talking about black pill dudes and mixed dudes. He's like, you hate women because you don't have any. And that was like profound because like it's true.
Yeah.
We hate what we don't have. If you had women, you wouldn't be hating women like that. So
and escorts don't count. But anyway, we're gonna take it to the phone lines. 404. Thank you for being so patient. I see you guys. 613-818-775. We're gonna get to all you guys on the show. So 404, you're on.
All right, hey man.
404. Welcome to the show.
But basically, this video just shows proof that if you have like a high value female, like a 9 out of 10, or like a 10 out of 10, or like 8 out of 10, they're basically never going to actually commit to you, you know?
You're saying like if you got like a top tier woman and she's, I mean,
that's a good point. That's a good point though.
We talked about this on our Patreon. You know, a couple of signs that like we made a video, the reality of dealings with 9s and 10s. We had to put in the higher tier because there was some receipts and stuff like that in there. But quite frankly, guys, when you're dealing with the most attractive women, one of the consequences of that, you know what I mean? Like I always say, guys, there's going to be positives and negatives to everything you do in life. As long as the positives outweigh the negatives, you're probably making a good decision on a balance of probabilities, okay? And the thing is, when you deal with very attractive women, 9s, 10s, etc., you're going to have to be comfortable with the fact that guys are going to hit on her in front of you. Rappers are going to slide her in DMs. She's always going to get offers from very high value men. And you just got to be on your game. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be very comfortable and confident in yourself that this is one of the realities that you have to deal with when you're dating the hottest women, man. And a lot of guys can't handle it. To keep it 1,000 with you guys. Guys that say, I want to date 9s and 10s have never dated a 9 or 10. Because if you've dated one, you're going to know that a lot of the time it's not worth it.
Bro, to add to that too, man, I remember I was telling this Instagram model for like maybe like a month or two. And she's like, yeah, you know, what are we? Like, we've been hanging out for a minute. And I was like, yo, if you want to be something with me, right? you need to give me your Instagram login. And you know how that ended? She didn't want to give it to me. So I'm like, all right, well that's your answer right there. Because what's gonna happen is if I got her Instagram login, I would see everything that she was getting. So, and mind you, she still showed me after, but just like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
After she got everything out, probably.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, 9s and 10s for the most part, you can't even reach just because like they're in high place areas anyway. And then secondly, to maintain those type of girls, you just be like on a different level. Like my boy Andrew Tate, he can maintain 9s and 10s because he's at that level where like he can get their soul, he can get them at a comfort level that they can't see anywhere else, and it's more stable. But the average guy, you should be really focusing on like maybe like a 7 or 8 that you can make a 10 or 9 yourself if you want to go that route. But me personally, like I don't trust these females here nowadays anyway, so I'm good at being single, bro. At least for now.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. But caller, do you have anything else before we move on?
Everyone in that chat, I know that they all have at least $5 to go on our Patreon and to pay, okay, and to actually support y'all. Everyone in chat, I know you guys got some. I know you guys have at least $5. Come on, support these guys, man. Come on, guys.
Thank you.
Yo, is this Squirtle Turtle?
Y'all take care.
Thank you, bro.
Was that the guy from Patreon?
Yeah, I think it's Squirtle. Squirtle, is this you?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
hey,
bro.
What's up, bro?
Thank you for that, bro.
Nothing. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Zoom call, bro. That's it.
Yeah, man. Oh, we're going to do a Zoom call after this, guys. We're going to do a Zoom call after this show. So get on the Patreon. We're going to send a link out. Everybody can jump in. We're going to give coaching. And yeah, man. So, all right, cool. We're going to move on to, thank you so much, 404. We're going to move on to 613. 613, let's get you on the show. 613, you're on live with Myron Gaines and Fresh Prince CEO on the Fresh and Fit podcast, man. What's up, dude?
Hey, Myron, I love your show, man. And
Thank
French, love your content and stuff like that. I have two things to say. It's basically two questions.
Sure.
Are we ever gonna live in time in history where the average girl is gonna chase the average guy?
Ooh, that's
And
a good
also,
question.
I feel like a lot of YouTube creators say, don't be friends with girls, don't be friends with girls. And I agree with that. You should never be friends with a woman. But I think what I've realized is that when you hang out with a lot of girls and you post pictures on Instagram, it actually shows to other girls that you can hang out with other girls. And they actually find that way more attractive when you hang out with other girls than opposed to hanging out with guys, because it shows to other girls that you can be friends with other girls. And it's actually an attractive quality that I've realized. So I don't know why a lot of people like want to say, don't hang out with girls. I understand why they're saying it, but at the same time, there's so much value posting pictures with a bunch of random girls if they're hot, and because it shows to other girls that you can, like, you know, be friendly and like, you guys get what I'm saying and shit.
Yeah, the perception.
Yeah, man. So
there's a big,
go ahead. You go first.
So there's a big difference between being a girl's friend and hanging out with hot chicks. So we kind of preach, look, guys, as a man, you need men that you could depend on, men you could talk to, and for the most part, you're not gonna have a lot of things in common with females, which is normal because obviously they like makeup, nails, going out, doing your thing. Men, you know, we lift weights, you know what I'm saying? We're out there doing our stuff, having fun. So there's a big difference between you being a girl's friend and hanging out with hot chicks. And then secondly, perception is everything. So I'm big on perception for Instagram, wherever you're on social media, because that showcases who you are to a wide range of people, girls, guys, whoever. But the main thing is here is that if you're not at a certain level though, caller, and you try to do that perception hack by putting girls in your story, a lot of girls, it can turn a lot of girls off. So you have to be very careful about how you do it, because if you do it the wrong way, then you kind of like, it's kind of like braggadocious. If you do it like a certain subtle way, then it's more effective, because one, you're not throwing it in their face, and two, like you said, they can see you around beautiful women, and it makes you more like easy to get around, easy to like relate to. So you're right in that sense, but be careful of being a girl's friend, so to speak, because then she'll just take advantage of free attention. Shout out to ARC real quick. I don't know Roger Curry, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man. So the big thing, dude, with so to answer your two questions, you asked a really good first question. Are average women ever going to actually chase average men? And my answer is no. Quite frankly, because here's the thing: the days of making $30,000 a year, having a Kia Sophia and a good insurance policy, locking you down a wife, those days are done, man. Women make their own money now. Women are more successful now than ever before, and like I said, they're out earning men in a lot of places. And they're quickly climbing into the corporate world and other high-paying professions. You know, you go look at medical schools now, law schools. It's pretty much 50-50 in the classrooms. So I foresee in the next 10, 15 years, 20 years, women are going to earn more money, become more successful. And you got to understand that unlike men, women don't date down. So, hypergamy is only going to be increased from this point forward. So I don't foresee women chasing the average guy. Those days are done, man. So you're going to have to be a top tier guy to get the sex life that you want with women, unfortunately, which, it is what it is. Yeah. But so I don't foresee
it is what it is.
Now with this, your second question, as far as what was it again? It was having female friends.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with female friends. If you're friends with a girl and you clearly want something romantic, right? And she's putting you in the friend zone, then that's a problem. Okay. However, if you're friends with her, right, and you're benefiting in some way and you're putting her in the friend zone and she's assisting you in some way, whether it's pre-selection, inviting you to parties, getting you into places that you otherwise would never be able to get to as a man, because let's keep it real, as a guy, you never get invited to boat parties, never get invited to the VIPs and clubs. You have to pay your own way into those, and then you bring the women. So if you have girls that are hooking you up like that are putting you in positions where you can meet other hot women, and they're womening you, everything like that, that's cool. But that's so rare, bro, because here's the reality. When you have a chick that is now let's say she's friends with you, right? And she sees you out there talking to other women and you're using her to like get other women, most girls aren't going to be comfortable with that. You understand? They're gonna pretend it's okay at first, but at some point they're gonna be like, "Yo, I'm helping this dude get laid. I'm kind of attracted to him. No, I'm not gonna put him on no more." You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna get there because women are hive-minded creatures. They don't think like we do. Like if me and Fresh are walking down the street and we see a bad chick, I see a bad chick, and he sees her, and I'm like, "Yo, she's bad," and he's like, "Ah, nah, bro, she ugly." I'm like, "All right, whatever. I'm gonna go talk to her anyway. I don't need his approval, right?" Women don't work that way though. Women need they need cosigns for them to make a sexual investment in a man, because for them to carry a child to term is much more invasive on them than it is for us. So when she sees you hitting on other women, right, and getting looks and attention and everything like that, it's just going to be a matter of time until she's going to start to resent you for it. And then those invites to high value parties, to boat parties, whatever it may be that she's getting invited to, she ain't going to bring you no more. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, 9 out of 10 times when girls get invited to these parties, because we're here in Miami, we know this, the guys that invite them always tell them you can't bring men.
Facts.
You can't bring men, bro. It's very difficult for chicks to bring guys into anything, especially like a LA party, celebrity party, a boat party here in Miami, anything exclusive like that. It's always girls only, bro. And they take their phones as soon as they show up. They make them sign NDAs, and they make them sign NDAs for certain reasons. So,
even we have parties here in Brickell, me and my boy here, and girls be like, "Oh, can I bring my brother?" I'm like, "No, you can't."
Facts.
I don't want more dudes here. It has to be a fair ratio, and I want more girls than guys here. So you're right. You're not gonna get that like kind of like link up normally. It has to be a rare occasion, if at best, you know.
It's really got to be down with you, bro. And 9 out of 10 times they're not. That's why I tell guys, don't befriend girls, because you're really not going to benefit from it most of the time. Like, because the reality is, you want to sleep with her, she ain't going to let you. So she could say, "Oh, I'll hook you up with my friends," but her friends aren't going to deal with you either, because you got to remember, she doesn't want to mess with you, so her friends are going to immediately write you off too, right? Because if she declines you, like I told you, women are hive-minded creatures, so her whole squad ain't going to deal with you. So what are you left to? Oh, you're going to go out with her when she gets invited to parties. Well, guess what? I know for a fact when guys invite chicks to parties or whatever, they tell them every single time, do not bring any guys, because a lot of these guys that have these parties, 1,000%, they're simps. They have money. They don't really know how to get girls. So they'll sit there with 100 girls at their mansion party and not really have like 5 guys. And then chicks will get bored eventually and leave. You know what I'm saying? So that happens all the time, but they're not going to let other men come in and pride in on the territory, because these guys have invested thousands of dollars to set up this party. They don't want other dudes in there like, spiking on their chicks. That's problems, dude. So,
and look, caller, I have a lot of girls I'm cool with, like hot girls I'm cool with, and like, they'll come pick me up, take me to dinner, the lunch, and I'll chill with them and eat for free. That's different than me being her friend, though. Like, I'm not going to be sitting there all day with her watching TV. Nah. We chilling, we cooling, we talking some maybe a little bit of business, if anything, and then we out. That's it. So that's cool, but not like all day. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, like I wasn't like saying like, oh, you gotta be friends with a chick or shit like that.
No,
but I'm just saying like there's benefits to being friends with a
we
girl.
feel you. We feel
unlike
you.
other people say. Like ideally you don't want to be friends with a girl. I agree 100%. But I'm just saying like in terms of like you said, Myron, perception, if you're like a good looking guy and she's like a good looking girl and like you're posting it on your story and like on your Instagram, obviously if you're like a high value guy and shit like that. Like, I'm not saying like high value. If you're like a decent looking guy with like decent amount of followers to follow ratio and you post it on your Instagram and then girls see that, girls are going to be like, oh, okay, he's not a total weirdo or total awkwardness, because girls relate more to girls more they will ever relate to guys. So when girls see that you're posting with a decent, attractive looking girl, girls can be like, oh, okay, this guy, okay, he's not a total weirdo. He's kind of cute.
But here's the thing too. So here's the thing too, man. The thing I'm just trying to say is that it's gonna backfire on you more than it's gonna help you. You're better getting a good wingman.
Facts.
And doing it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Than like relying on, because women are fickle, they're flaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most of the time they're not going to be able to help you the way another guy can. I'd rather take fresh. We get a VIP at a club and then we do it ourselves versus I have to rely on a chick to get me into the club, rely on her to like get me in the VIP. Like, nah, bro, because I already know that the only reason she's able to get me in is because of another man. You understand? So the only reason she's even able to give me this exclusive stuff is because some other sucker's paying for it. So if that sucker's paying for it, last thing he wants is other dudes, especially guys like us, dealing with poaching on chicks in his VIP. So that's why I'm telling you 9 out of 10 times it's a waste of time. Now, if you want to put them on your Instagram, whatever, that's cool, bro. But like, you're better off just like using your bros and knocking it that way. But hey, man, we're gonna move on. Thank you so much for calling in. And I like your perspective, bro. I see what you're doing. Just don't let them use you is my point, bro.
One last thing.
Just don't let them use you. Go ahead, Fresh. Go ahead.
Because I'm an Instagram like wizard, whatever. But for the most part, bro, if you're gonna do it on Instagram, like I said before, you need to do it the right way. Because if you do it the wrong way, you're gonna turn chicks off. Because dude, I used to do that. It's supposed to me with a lot of chicks on Instagram, and it does more damage than it does good. Trust me when I say that. Like, you need to do it in a subtle, smooth way and not like in their face, like, oh, I'm dealing with a lot of girls. Like, nah. Make it very subtle if you're gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, because if you're on boats with chicks all the time, right, like that could backfire on you too, man. So there's ways to do it. You could do that Dan Blazarian way, but you gotta deal with the
high status only.
Yeah, bro, and we'll talk about this deeper. But we got guys on the line, and we'll break it down because there's different ways that you can use chicks on your Instagram. So, all right, bro, we're gonna move on to 818. Thank you so much for calling in. Great points. 818, you're on the line. 775, I see you, and 818, I also see you down there as well. 818, you're on, man.
Yo, what up? Cam from LA. How are you guys?
Yo, what up, Cam?
What up, Cam?
Yo. So I actually wanted to just share a quick comment on this video. So to me, I thought this was actually like a fake video when I first saw it on social media. But then I guess the way you guys are breaking down, and now I saw this other angle of it, it kind of looks like it's real, though. I thought maybe it was just like a stunt or something for like views. But nevertheless, like, it's still a good analysis from your guys' perspective, and just to explain, because this shit does happen in real life. And I wanted to share a quick story about how this happened to me. Like, when I dated my first serious girlfriend back in like 2014, took this chick to Vegas, and we weren't even official or anything. And I know this is all blue pill conditioning. Excuse me, blue pill conditioning. So I was
go ahead, dude. Go ahead. People are gonna learn. People are gonna learn from this, bro. You can't. Before you tell your story, guys, we got 309 live viewers right now.
Nice.
Please like the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my boy Fresh Prince CEO's channel. It's CEO Lifestyle. Help us grow so that other guys can get this message. And yeah, man. But yeah, please like the video, guys. 309 live viewers. This is awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Cam, go ahead and tell your story so guys can learn from it. Thank you.
Yeah, and also subscribe to their Patreon. I'm also a Patreon member as well. Myron got me to do it. I'm really happy, and the content is fucking amazing. You guys will not regret it. I promise you guys will enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, bro.
Go ahead.
Absolutely, guys. You guys rock. So anyway, back to what I was saying regarding Vegas. So I took this girl to Hyde Lounge, which it's no longer there anymore, but it's at the Bellagio Hotel with the water fountains. And it's a really nice view and everything. And from the get-go, when we got there, this girl was just being disrespectful to me in the sense that, like, she started like kind of like talking to other guys while I was there. Now I'll be honest that I was being weak, and I wasn't. And I used here's what happened. I didn't really defend myself, and I didn't defend her against like this guy that she kept talking to. And I know it was a shit test and stuff, but mostly it was disrespect. And I want to say to any of those guys out there that are dealing, have ever dealt with this situation, if a girl's ever being that disrespectful to you, like, you should just immediately walk out of that. Now, I didn't have the balls to do it, and I didn't have the awareness to do it because, you know, I took her on vacation. Also, I was very limited in my notch count, so I wasn't sure like how to get out of this situation. I don't have the mindset that I have now, so that kind of disrespect will no longer sit with me well at all. Like if I see anything like that, I am out. So so I guess I just wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, this shit does happen in real life. And even maybe, and you know, for this guy who just started chasing after his girl, like this guy honestly is not respected by his girl. And this is just shows that, you know, it's never your turn. You know, I'm sorry, it's she's never yours. It's just your turn.
Yeah.
In this case, this girl obviously disrespects him. And yeah, I mean, you know, that's what led me to Red Pill ultimately was the fact that I kept going through this fucking, this was like, well, you know, one big thing that ever happened to me. It's never happened to me multiple times, but still when you deal with that trauma, you're confused. You don't know what to do. You're, you know, one of the biggest things as a final point was I realized, okay, I'm not officially boyfriend, girlfriend with this girl, but she's on vacation with me. But what if I look like a fucking loser if I try to defend her in front of this guy, but then she's gonna be like, well, you're not my boyfriend. You know, I was just thinking all these like ridiculous things. So I didn't know how to act on it. And that's what led me to being very stagnant. And the guy just kind of looked at me like, this guy's a loser. He can't do shit. And I'm like talking to his girl and stuff. So for all those guys out there that dealt with this, you know, or that are, or have dealt with this, or maybe, you know, in the future they will deal with this. Like, you know, you guys source more, listen to this content from Myron and Prince, and sort your questions out with these guys because they will help you out because you will never take disrespect like that ever again.
Yeah, no, man. Cam, thank you so much for sharing that story. Yeah, guys, at the end of the day, man, you know, when you're giving a girl like treatment like that, she's got to respect you like a king, man. You're taking her out to Vegas or taking her, you know, bringing her in, flying her out, whatever it may be. I'm not saying not to do that and treat the woman well, but she's got to earn that and she's got to reciprocate. So, Cam, thanks for sharing that and sharing one of your blue pill stories. And we'll move on to the next caller, bro. We'll catch you in the Zoom call. 775.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Cam. 775. We're going to bring you on right now. Man, the phone lines are on fire right now. Okay, we're going to get all you guys on here. I see you. 775, 818, 713, 240, and 929. We're going to get you guys on the show. Don't worry. 775. You're on the air right now with the Fresh and Fit podcast. Welcome, my man.
Hello, Myron.
Yo, what's up, man? How are you?
Hi, how are you guys? I want to give you guys a big time shout out. I've been watching you guys' content ever since you've been on Mr. Lucario show for a while now.
Shout out to Lucario, man.
I want to give a shout out to you and
shout
CEO.
Love, man. Appreciate you.
For sure. No, the thing is that I saw the Salt Bay video the other night, and I was like, I just thought to myself, I was like, you know, the dude was probably, because the thing is, like I said, I've been watching you since the summertime when I first noticed you on Mr. Lucario show, and I remember there was an instance where Mr. Lucario was talking about some, you know, beta male behaviors, and you were talking about how if all of a sudden, you know, the guy who has the scarcity mindset, you know, loses his girl or is in fear of losing his girl, he's going to go crazy. And when I saw that you were doing this topic on Salt Bay, I was like, this is exactly what Myron was talking about on Mr. Lucario's show, where if all of a sudden the beta male who's got the scarcity mindset only has the one chick and he's worried about losing his girl, you know, and he sees that she's being hypergamous and she's twerking it for some dude in the club or wherever it may be, all of a sudden, and he walks in on it, he might go crazy. And it's exactly what you talked about on Mr. Lucario's show. And I just wanted to comment on that. And then it's like I said, when I saw that topic on the video, when I was scrolling through the YouTube pages, the thumbnails, I saw you. I saw you on this, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna call in and just talk about that with him.
No, man. Thank you for calling in, bro. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, I always say this, man. Women get in line when they know you have other women in line. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, man, but like that's just the way women operate, man. They behave at their best when they know they're replaceable, man. Future. I know I refer to Future a lot, but like, bro, he says so many things that are true. Like, you know, the song "Bitch Don't Get Too Comfortable." Like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's got to be. You know, go ahead.
Your caller. So just after that, Myron, quick story.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's not watching this live right now. I'm really messed up.
Oh,
I had a girl over here yesterday, right? And like she knew from the offset like what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying, like later on, but she was playing games, right? She said, "Oh, I feel kind of tired. I'm not really in the mood." I'm like, "All right, cool, bet." So what I did was, because I already knew what she was trying to do, right? I said, "You know what? I got a podcast," which I did, like at 8 p.m. But I wanted her to leave early, and then what I did is I called another girl over at the same time. So I said, "Yo, look, I'm gonna let you out early because you know what I'm saying I got something to do with the podcast, but you know what I'm saying I'm gonna walk you down." So I'm walking her downstairs, right, out of my condo area, and I called her a lift to leave, whatever. And then the other girl comes at the same time, and I'm like, "Yo, well, nice seeing you. Maybe I'll see you, saying some other time." So she sees me hugging the other chick and walking back into my place. And what I did was that she was like, "Yo, like for really, you can do this to me?" I just ignored her, right? I get a text today. What are you doing right now? I want to come over. So Myron's right. You need to have that type of like mindset because guess what? If you don't do it, some other dude's gonna do it, and he's gonna get the respect. So you need to earn your respect and claim it. So,
bro,
fatality
for sure,
bro. You like that's an example. Like you got to get the competition anxiety going because I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you guys. Most women are not used to having to compete for a man. I'm gonna say that one more time. Most chicks are not used to competing for a guy. So when it happens, and you pretty much like what Fresh did was he threw a pair of boxing gloves and said, "All right, get in the ring." When she saw that other woman, you know what I'm saying? And women act right when they know they could be replaced. That's the unfortunate reality of the sexual marketplace that we're currently in right now in 2020. With all the options women have, the only way you're going to be able to compete is by being very, how do I say this? You got to treat women as expendable. Now, I know some of you guys not going to like that. Oh my God, you're a misogynist. You treat them as expendable. Let me tell you something. Women treat men as expendable 1,000%.
Facts.
Text a girl, they don't respond. They leave you on scene. They flake on dates. It's not men that are flaking. There ain't no red pill in the female community. You know what I'm saying? It's on the male side. Why? Because women treat men as expendable commodities. The divorce rate is 80% initiated by women. You know what I'm saying? Alimony is paid 95% plus from men to women. So it's the guys that will get the the bad end of the stick in the marketplace. So the only way that you're going to equalize is you need to retract the tension immediately when chicks do BS like that. So what did this girl do? She said, "Hey, I feel tired. I'm not going to give you any sex." What does Fresh do? Cool, no problem. Calls another girl over, lets her see that, and then now she's acting right. That's how you guys got to do it, bro. I've kicked chicks out of my place for telling me no sex.
Yeah, and by the way, I got that for you, Myron. Because before, you know what I'm saying, I was super chill about it. I was like, all right, cool. But now it's like, you know what? Foot to the ground. I'm gonna take my control, bro. So there you go.
A chick look at if a chick's like, "Oh no, I don't want to do anything," I'll just be like,
"Oh hell
no!" you gotta go, baby. Because here's the thing: you don't have to give me sex. You are under zero obligation. Your body, your choice. But you know what? I also got my attention, my choice. Get out. I'm gonna call another girl, and I've done it too, where I'll call another chick right in front of her, bro. I'm like, yeah, get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, bro. You have to be savage and ruthless because that's the only way women are gonna put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, caller, we're gonna move on to the next guy. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks, caller.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, bro. Great conversation.
Thank you.
818, and I see 713-240 and 929.
Hello.
Yo, you're on the Fresh and Fit podcast, bro. What's up?
Myron?
Yo.
Yeah, this is Mike. How you doing?
What's up, Mike?
How you doing, man? Good. Yeah. Are we supposed to donate before we talk to you? I'm not sure of how it works here.
No, bro.
Am I supposed to donate?
No, man. This is an open discussion episode. You know what I will say, though, guys?
All right.
347 live viewers right now. Please like the video, share it, comment, subscribe. Get on my boy CEO Lifestyle's YouTube channel, CEO Lifestyle. We do this Fresh and Fit podcast on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. on Fresh's channel Tuesdays, Thursdays on my channel. So, yeah, man. So go ahead, brother. No. You don't donate, man.
This is Mike from Lucario's channel?
So, yeah, Mike. Yeah. Okay. I've been watching this channel lately because, Myron, I'm just digging your channel, bro, big time. So I've been on here lately because I see your channel is growing like crazy, and I see why people like it, you know?
No, thank you, man. And that's why we're investing back in you guys.
Yeah. It's good. I think in a couple of years, you might be one of the top guys in the game, dude. I see maybe your channel having 50,000 subscribers because
you're growing by like 1,000 subscribers a month. I don't know if you know that. You know?
Yeah, no, it's we're growing, dude. But you know what? Why we're growing? We're growing because we got smart guys that understand that. You know what I mean? Hey, we're gonna listen to this because these guys are speaking facts. Obviously, you know this wisdom comes from a lot of L's in Miami. So thank you so much for the support. Shout out to Lucario, man. Lucario took a chance on me, put me on his channel, and it's helped me grow a lot. And so Lucario is going to be one of the first people we bring to do an in-studio interview. And we do a show on Lucario's thing on Monday nights at 10 p.m. And it rotates between my channel, CEO Lifestyle. It's called the In the Game podcast, 10 p.m. on Mondays, man. But thank you so much for the support. Do you have a comment, a question, or anything?
Yeah, real quick.
Sure. Go ahead.
What is it? I want to ask you kind of an interesting question. I just want to know your take on it.
Yeah.
What is successful? What does successful game look like for the common man living in a big city? Like let's say he wanted to start today, and in the next 90 days he wanted to go out, take action, and create results. You know, what are some of the things that you do to create the results? I just kind of want to know from your viewpoint, because it seems like you've got rotations going. What daily things are you doing? What things are you avoiding? You know, if you could say that, if you could kind of share that. You know? Sure, man. Me and Fresh will both give you our perspectives. Fresh, you want to go first, or you want me to do it first?
Yeah, man. So if you're in a big city and you want to get your growth and your adventure started, we need to focus on, like I always talk about, is mindset. What you're doing right now. You're in the right channel. You're in the right place. So that's number one, right? Understanding female nature.
Right.
Number two is getting your online presence situated so you have scale. So if you're in a big city, there's a bunch of girls, and you can never meet all those girls walking the streets. They're either in their home, at a grocery store, or in a gym, a salon. So to get that scale and get that wide net, you need to have an online presence. That's mandatory. We're 20, and you need that basically. So that's number two. And number three is go out there, practice. I'm saying go on the streets, do cold approach. I'm saying apply what you learn from Lucario, Myron Gaines, myself. Go there, practice. Because with experience, as you know, you get better. And the better you get, the more you can do. And the more you can do, the more abundance mindset you have. So like I said before, the mindset, getting that right understanding. Number two, Instagram, social media, Tinder. Just have a good profile, good pictures. Do the best you can for yourself, because not everyone's going to have the same results. But the thing is, just to have that online presence. Mm-hmm. And number three, like I was saying, go there, cold approach. Go there, practice whatever you learn online. So because the thing is, most guys, they learn online, but then they don't put it into practice. And that's the bad part. Then you're like, you know what? This doesn't work. I hate all females. And then you become black pill. And that's where the problem is. So put it into action. Yes, you're going to get L's. We take L's all the time. Me and Myron always lose some. We win some. But it's always a learning experience. And then what happens is you find like-minded individuals like me. I found Myron. Myron found me. So now we're like a team. So find somebody in your area that's like you, red pill. Maybe someone in the chat that might live in your area, Mike. And then bond with them. All right. And just do those three steps, and then you should be good to go, bro, in your area.
Yeah,
all
man.
right, Myron, what about you, bro?
Yeah, so I'll say this, man. So when you live in a big city, you gotta understand that like the fundamental is this, guys. Girl doesn't give you romance, no attention. Simple as that. Like, because the thing is that what I've learned from being in major cities and everything like that is that the hottest girls have a lot of orbiters, man. And you gotta basically make sure and let her know off rip that you will not tolerate being one of her orbiters. Because when you meet a girl, I want you guys to internalize this. When you meet an attractive woman, what's going through her mind is, you're a loser, prove otherwise. Even though she'll never admit that, 99% of the guys that approach her or hit her up on Instagram or hit her up on Tinder or whatever are losers. You know what I'm saying? Halfway. Why? Because they give their attention out for free. So you can't fall into that where you're talking to chicks and giving them free attention, all this stuff. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. We did a whole show on this and broke it down because women love attention. So when you're in major cities, you need to be even more cognizant of that. And you got to play the game like women do. Now, what no one talks about is that women at any time, girls that are very attractive, they're talking to hella dudes, man, 10, 15, 20 dudes. And the most attractive girls, they're getting dudes that are paying their bills. I could tell you guys right now from experience, Fresh could talk about this. There's plenty of girls here that live in this neighborhood, Brickell, that are sponsored. that they got a sugar daddy, they got another guy that pays a phone bill, they got another guy that pays rent, they got a dude that pays their food. You know what I'm saying? They have dudes saved in their phone as like bills. You know what I'm saying? Utilities, Uber, whatever. So you need to make sure that you never fall into this frame where you're like just a dude that's like checking off a box for her and getting like that mediocre sex, if at all. Sometimes she doesn't even give the sex to these guys. Once you establish that you're not going to tolerate being in the friend zone or being used, then that's when you can start to give your attention out and like, you know, hang out with the chick or whatever. But the biggest thing with being in major cities is you need to work volume, man. And 99% of the problems that guys deal with in the dating game stems from not working enough volume. What do I mean by working volume? I mean, you got to get out there and cold approach. You got to get on every single online dating app. You got to use social circle game if you live in a city that promotes it. You got to get out there and just like talk to women. Most guys are absolutely terrified to cold approach women. And that is one of the worst things, because here's the thing. No matter what, if you can have a great Instagram profile, a great online dating profile, if you don't know how to cold approach, that tells me right there that you probably have some social awkwardness with women and you don't have you're not fully socially calibrated. And if you don't cold approach women, when you go on the dates, let's say your Tinder profile, whatever, is set up optimally, right? When she meets you on the date and you're not socially calibrated, you're not going to be able to read things. You're not going to be able to hold a conversation. You're going to be socially weird. She's going to lose attraction for you even faster because you're going to be a disappointment. I always say this, man, undersell, over deliver, but you never want to do it the inverse. Because if you, over promise and then you under deliver, that's when there's problems. So you always want to be congruent to what you purport yourself to be on the internet if you're meeting her through online dating. Now, the best and easiest way to do that is by talking to women in person, building up that courage, that confidence, that verbal game, that tonality, the body language. It comes from experience and talking to women all the time. Because here's the thing, when you have confidence and you talk to a woman and you know how to speak to them correctly, that's going to convey right away. She's going to be able to smell it. Okay, this guy, he has some social IQ. And it's going to be a refreshing change, because most guys, when they approach chicks, what do? Hey, how you doing? And I'm just like,
are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Is that it's going to make it better for you, because most guys don't know what they're doing when they approach women. They don't know how to cold approach. They get too close to them. They're awkward. They touch them weird. They don't understand a compliance ladder. They don't understand proper escalation. You know, they'll try to just shove their tongue down her mouth in 2 seconds of meeting her. And they're just like,
surprise, motherfucker.
And you never want to do that, man. So once you learn how to cold approach and you're working a lot of volume through all the different lead sources, social media, social media, online dating, cold approach, social circle game. You're using all these different funnels, all these different sources to put into your funnel. Then you're going to be able to work the volume. And that's what you want to do when you're in a major city. Yep. Volume is king, and you need to kick girls to the curb right away that aren't complying. And you need to quickly get rid of attention seekers. So that's how I would say it. I know that was a very long-winded explanation.
That is a real abundant mindset, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it really is.
All right. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, Mike.
Question.
Have a good one.
All right, we're going to move on to 713.
All right, no problem.
Wait. Is there a super chat there?
There is? Oh, okay. Let me look it up. I haven't even been looking at the comments. Yes, there is. Okay. Caller, are you on the line?
Yeah, Myron, what's up, man?
Yeah, 713. Just let me read this super chat real quick and we'll get right to you. Okay. So,
all right, no problem.
Let me find it. Okay. We got Eddie Daniels with the $5 super chat. If you're attracted to a girl, don't friend zone her or she'll friend zone you back. Don't simp, but show her high level of interest. Okay,
I agree with the first part.
Yeah.
I could probably kind of like, you kind of contradicting yourself there. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, well, thanks for the super chat, Eddie Daniels. But yeah, you need to get on the Patreon, my man. Yeah. Robert Sananis with the $6.99 Canadian super chat. Even if you have red pill knowledge, not going out in the field, you're going to take L's. The experience is important. Facts, bro. You can't just like, be a RP masturbator. You got to get out there and actually apply what you learn. Okay. Kofa Fitness, $20 super chat. Following both you guys on IG, and we'll be signing up with the Fresh to get my IG more popping. Hey, bro. Thank you. We got a course that we're working on for you guys. It's going to be a lot of secret sauce stuff to like just use your Instagram, because Fresh uses Instagram solely to source chicks, bro. It's wild.
Listen, guys, I'm lazy, but yo, bro, hit me up on Instagram. I'll take care of you for sure.
Yo, choking on that faulty statement. Facts. That was a crazy statement. Okay. 713. Go ahead, brother. What's your question or comment?
Hey, Myron, what's up, guys? Prince, how you doing, man?
my question is this: when it comes to nightlife, right? I have a problem with this kind of holding a masculine frame once I'm like talking to a girl or whatever. So I'm just trying to see how I can improve on that.
All right, let me stop you real quick, bro. This okay, this is going to be controversial, but I'm gonna have to talk about this real quick. Class in session. Yo, this masculine frame thing, bro. Yo, the dudes try way too hard to be tough on the internet, man. Yo, you're on a date with a chick, right? And you're out here like trying to be tough, like being a mute, sitting across the table from her, trying to be like, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme from Bloodsport, looking at her like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna karate chop you if you mess with me. Like, bro, when dudes talk about that stuff, I know for a fact they're on some BS, man. Because here's the thing, bro. No chick wants to date a guy that's a mute, that's boring.
Or stiff,
man. Like, that's why I've been watching these dudes talk about this, bro. I'm like, yo, you guys don't know what you guys are talking about, bro.
Who are you dating, bro? Because you're not dating anyone in today's market. Not at all.
Yo, last I checked, girls just want to have fun, bro. Like, since the 1980s, we've been talking about this. So if you're across the table from her and you're just like this, trying to be a tough guy, you know what I'm saying? Just look at her like, what's up, baby? Mean mugging and stuff. Like, bro, how are you going to convey your personality? How are you going to be, how are you going to be like fun? Now, I'm not saying be a dancing monkey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is like I don't want to cross that line. I think I get to that line, and I don't want to cross it. You know, because I tend to have like a very funny personality type thing, and I don't want to go over too much where she might think I'm corny or whatever. You know?
Nah, bro. Listen, man. Like when you're dating chicks, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with having a sense of humor. And like here's the thing: as long as you're not self-deprecating and you're clowning her a little bit, like I'll clown the girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing you guys got to understand about comedy, why it's so important. And I get mad when people say, just hold a masculine frame. Bro, like I got a couple guys in here complaining about, the soundboard, bro. You hold a masculine frame. This is goofy. Bro, I don't care what you guys say because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do. And as long as you're doing what you want to do, that's what's most attractive. And the thing you got to understand is that comedy, right? Comedy, let me tell you something about comedy. It shows social calibration. It shows intelligence. People that are funny typically have higher IQs. Why is that? Because you're able to assess a situation and make a joke of it. And what does that do? I always say comedy. Say that, guys, I'm about to give you guys a quote right now. Comedy kills awkwardness. Comedy kills awkwardness. Okay. That's why it's a critical tool to use when you're dealing with women. Because here's the thing. Men and women are very different. You understand? We're very different in like how we mate, how we think, how we operate, how we do things. But what's a common factor between the two genders? Comedy. So if you're able to bridge that gap through comedy, something that you guys can both talk about and laugh about, etc., it's going to make you much more attractive. You want to know why? Because all these other clowns are on dates trying to be tough, just staring at her awkward, bro, like they're Jason Voorhees or something, breathing through a mask.
Yeah.
Like, and yo, no chick wants to be on a date like that, bro. Like she wants to be able to be with a guy that's cool, calm, collected, funny. You know what I'm saying? Social calibration. You know that can make awkward situations funny. You know what I do when I meet with chicks? I'll tell you guys right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going through this beer bug BS right now, right? If I see a chick and she has a mask on, I'll walk up to her and say, "Hey, listen, man. I know CDC would get totally mad about this, but I wanted to meet you real quick." And I'll pull down my mask and I'll shake my hand. I'll put my hand out and I'll be like, "I promise I don't have corona." And then as soon as she touches my hand, I'll be like, "Oh, I got corona. I'm just messing with you. You're infected now." And she'll smile, right? She'll smile. And then that'll make the interaction much more smooth and like, I don't want to say entertaining, but it's going to make it much more fun. It's going to be memorable. I always say, man, you can get a chick mad, you can get a chick happy, but the thing is, it's got to be memorable. You understand? And when you have a sense of humor and it's socially calibrated, it's going to be memorable. And that's how chicks are going to remember you from all the other dorks out there that are trying to be tough when they go on a date and everything like that. So, Fresh, what's your take on it, bro?
Yeah, man. As you see, caller, I'm not like a big buff, like stiff guy. I'm more like relaxed, chill, laid back. And the thing about it is that, like, yes, Myron's right. Being funny does give an air of refreshment for a girl, because most guys are not funny at all, and they don't try to be because they just think that masculine frame is where it's at. So if you can put that into practice and become a little bit funny, and you know what's funny part? If she likes you, you can say the dumbest stuff and she'll just laugh, bro. It's just like it's just gonna go with the flow. So if you're worried about masculine frame, I get that because that's probably what you heard from other dating coaches or whatever. but you should be more focused on watching her vibe, her engagement, to see how she reacts to you. And if that's the case, like Myron said, try to be a little bit more upbeat, and if you can, crack a joke here or there, see her reaction, and then recalibrate. If it's not funny to her, then don't do it again. You know what I'm saying? But from there, just move forward and be calm, bro. Like for me, when I'm on a date, I just ask questions, and I ask funny questions. I'll be like, "Yo, where's the craziest spot you had sex in?" She'll chuckle, be like, on the staircase. So just be cool with it. You don't need to be like extra like manly. Just be be cool, calm, and lead the interaction for sure. Be a little bit funny, and then go from there, bro. That's it.
All right. Yo, caller, we got so many people on the line. Thank you so much for calling in, though, bro. Any last?
I appreciate you, man. Congrats on your channel, man. I see you doing the work as Cooper would say. So I see you, man.
Shout out to Rich Cooper, man. I wouldn't be on YouTube if it weren't for him, bro. So thank you so much, caller. We'll move on to 240. Man, the phone lines are on fire right now. All right, we're gonna get all you guys, bro. We're gonna get all you guys on here. We got 240 on, and before 240, before you speak, we got a sweet Myron likes the white boys. I don't know what you're supposed to mean by that, but I'll tell you this, man. Thank you for the 199 super chat. But
suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
Yeah, bro, that's all I gotta say about you. Probably one of those BP haters. So you're getting. Thank you for that, caller. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
I just gotta say real quick. Sorry.
Hey. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Yo, I had one of those black pill dudes, right? DM me like, yo, Fresh, you have a green screen for a house. You're broke. This is a penny, right?
Boom.
Wait, there you go. Wait.
Yeah.
You know what? Even better.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna address them.
Put those back there.
Yeah,
there you go.
We're done talking to these dudes. Go ahead, caller. What's up, brother?
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Just by the way, huge congratulations on the podcast, man. I'm enjoying it so far.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Congrats on all your successes, and honestly, I hope you go far, man. And specifically you, Myron, because I watch you a lot. Yeah, Fresh, you too, man. You know what I mean? I'm not really too familiar with you, but
yeah,
dude, like you guys are killing it out here, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks, dude.
Greatly.
Now, in regards to the video, to the Salt Bay video, right? When this video first surfaced on Twitter, which is where I saw it a couple of days ago, everyone at the time, now we know the full story, but at the time we were looking at it, what we thought we were seeing was a relationship, right? From that one angle that we saw the video through, at least on Twitter. I'm noticing, and with a lot of situations similar to this, specifically like Me Too sort of scenarios, I always notice every single time a clear lack of accountability on the side of females. Now, we all know as a man, this isn't like that type of woman isn't someone you should be in an LTR with, regardless, right? Yeah. We don't really need to delve into that. But on the side of the female, I noticed there is a very, very, very clear lack of accountability when viewing this situation through the lens of relationship. Everyone always wants to say, "Oh, the man, what is he doing? He's dangerous. This, and that," and no one holds the female to a certain standard. And again, in regards to a relationship. Now, real quick, I also just want to add just one quick question. Very, very quick too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
A lot of the times, I see men sign off on this lack of accountability, especially with, Me Too situations. A lot of the times, it's not even really the women who sign off on it that grabs my attention. That's expected, but it's the men who sent for these. Now, my real question on that is, when are men going to realize that just because you sign off on the behaviors of today's women does not mean that you're going to go very far with them? Mm-hmm. When are guys going to realize that?
Yeah, that's an excellent point, man. Fresh, you want to touch on it first, and then I'll touch on it real quick, and then we'll move on. Caller, just because we have so many people on, but definitely this is a good point to talk about. No problem. Fresh, you want to hit it first?
Your question is,
he was talking about like girls not taking accountability nowadays for like doing the behaviors they do, twerking on camera, all that other stuff, and like people going to their defense.
Oh yeah, man. They don't have to. We're in a marketplace now where like girls are celebrated for being thoughts, being hoes, being everything under the sun. And the point here is that like you as a guy, bro, you need to be able to vet and figure out what's quality and what's not quality. Because in today's marketplace, bro, like there's so much music, movies, Netflix, everything is geared towards a certain agenda. And most females just follow the government, they follow the crowd, and they will never take accountability because one, they're not told to. Two, the government never, you know what I'm saying, instills that. And three, guys allow it, like simps all about in the world. They encourage it by paying girls for being lazy, not cooking, not having any ambition at all. And you, as a guy listening to this, you obviously want to learn and invest in yourself and become a better man, which is great.
In the 1% just by listening to this type of content, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And go ahead, Fresh. Go finish off.
And then, so this puts you above, like I would say, the majority of guys out there. So now you just have to figure out, bro, for yourself. Do you want to contend with these no accountability chicks, or do you want to look towards the sun where it's rising in, you know what I'm saying, the good area, and figure out, you know what, rather than complain and worry about that, focus on finding the girl that works for you and helps you with your business or your path or your career, rather than the ones that are just going to be like doing what they do, embarrassing you in public, and being, you know what I'm saying, negative towards your growth, basically.
Yeah, and just to say this, caller, honestly, I can tell you're a high IQ guy, and I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Just to sum it up real quick, the reason why women don't take accountability for, like, you know, doing this type of thing or whatever it may be is because they don't understand the plight of men. I've always said this: chicks don't know what it takes to be a man, right? They subscribe to like equality. If you tell a chick, hey man, it's really unattractive for you to be like doing that type of thing in front of guys that you don't know or whatever, they're gonna be like, well, it's okay for you to talk to women, right? A lot of girls subscribe to like men and women are equal type narrative. You know what I'm saying? Rollo Tomasi calls it blank slate equalism. Shout out to him. You know, and knowing that, you know what I mean? You just can't think the way they do, because a lot of people sit there and will say, well, if you could do it, I should be able to do it too. But women don't understand that men and women are completely different, and that's okay. But people want to sit there and say it's equal. Like I say,
yeah, it's always a competition. It's always some sort of, you know.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, and it's not, we're not equal. I use this example all the time, and you guys can make your jokes about it. But the thing is this, like any type of chick that tells you, oh, men and women are equal, you tell her, all right, we're lying in bed, intruders break in. I'm going to look at you and say, all right, you got this home invasion. I had the last one. And look what she's going to say. She'll be like, oh, no, you're the man. Oh, I'm the man now. Oh, okay. When I asked you to make a sandwich earlier, you said, no, you pay down with the patriarchy, you misogynist, right? But now, when it's time where there has to be a physical altercation that she is not equipped to handle because she's a woman, which means we're inherently unequal. Now I have to step up as the man and handle that. That's what I'm saying. Like, people that believe in this blank slate equalism don't live in reality. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. I am by no means saying men are better than women. Not at all. But what I am saying is that we're completely different, and we're better at things and they're better at things. For example, women are socially superior to men. Most guys, when it comes to, like, you know, social IQ, very low. You know, it's got to be something that's developed for women. For men. Women naturally have it. Men, however, we're physically superior to them. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they don't put chicks in the NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've taken, I think, like a high school soccer team beat a professional women's soccer team. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't it an
Australian women's soccer team?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
They destroyed them.
Yeah, something like that.
They destroyed them, and that's not misogyny.
I heard about that.
That's not misogyny or anything like that. That's acknowledging biological fact.
That's biology.
You know what I'm saying? So like these losers will sit there and subscribe to equality when it suits them, but then they'll also sit there and subscribe to you need to be a man when it suits them. So yeah, bro, you're a high IQ guy. You know what it is. And the biggest thing is women don't understand the plight of men. They subscribe to blank slate equalism. That's why they're going to say that stuff. And just knowing that, like, that's how they think, you'll just be a step ahead and you'll already know what they're going to say. And you'll be like, all right, whatever. I ain't even going to take you serious. So
caller, remember, you're the prize, bro. Think about it. Whatever you do in life, women have to serve to a man. And at the end of the day, they might try and pretend that they're the ones that are in charge. But in reality, we all know that men create and women just like nurture. So you know what's up.
All right.
100% Fresh.
Thank you, caller, for calling in.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, man. We'll move to 929. 929, welcome to the Fresh and Fit podcast, bro.
How's it going, man? It's Kareem calling out the Bronx, New York City. How's it going tonight?
Hey, what's up, brother?
We got NYC in the house, bro. What up?
Yo, Kareem, was that you in the video, bro, shouting? Was that you in the video?
Oh, nah. But I'm not going to lie, though. I understand because I used to be that way. like you guys said, with men getting violent. I'm 6'7", 350. I'm not. So if I get a little loud, people get scared.
Oh yeah, facts.
Damn.
Yo, and you're black and your name is Kareem, bro. That's Yo, definitely.
Yeah, my mom was born here. My dad was born in Belize.
Oh, okay.
Tell him, boy. What on?
Yeah, man. But I just wanted to two quick stories.
Go ahead.
You know, going like in regards, because this actually happened to me before, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Sugar Factory.
I'm familiar.
It's like a restaurant
in Miami.
I used to actually be I used to be a doorman down in the city. So I took a girl there one time, right?
Yo, is it the spot in Manhattan?
She did the same thing.
It's in Manhattan, right?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, they have one in the Meatpacking District, and they have one on 68th from Broadway by Lincoln Center.
Yep.
So I was down there, took this girl there, and she did the same kind of scenario in which she twerked in front of God. You know how I responded? I got a table for me, and I ate, and I had fun, and I left with another girl. I like knowing what I know now, I would never let a female see me sweat. And the second story is this. Yeah. Years ago when I was 22, there was a girl I used to talk to, and she was actually from Senegal. Bad, slim joint, nice big double D cups that sat up.
Oh, nice.
So I would call her, and she would have another dude that she was fucking answer the phone. Instead of me, the dude's calling me, I'm fucking her such and such. So you know what I told dude? I hit him with logic. I said, listen, so here's how this is supposed to go. You and me fight. We both kill each other. One of us get locked up or whatever. Both of us get locked up. She's on the next dick. That sound about right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a point. What are we beefing for?
So she's a smooth John, huh? Caller,
you there? Oh, his service might have cut out there. Damn, that was a good story too, bro.
That was a good story, yeah. Damn.
Bro, I'm over here like waiting for the
punchline.
You know, I'm over here waiting for it to end and just man. All right, yo, call back, bro. We'll get you back in. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Finish the story, man.
It's kind of cutting out. Now I was saying I just hit the dude with the logic. I said,
what do you
kill
say?
Each other. She's on the next dick. But what are we doing?
Yeah.
We wound up becoming cool.
Nice.
And then when she came to my house and my friend was like, yo, who was that? That's your girl? I said, nah, dog, talk to that. She got pissed off.
Look at what? Stupid.
Stupid, exactly. Yeah, man. You know, just to round it up, I appreciate you guys having me. I'm telling you, man, it's nothing like I've been building myself up. I'm finally right now. I just got promoted to district manager at a company. I fought my way up from a cashier.
Congratulations, bro.
You know, I got other side things I do, man. So it's like, man, we got it sweet right now. We used to complain that they wanted commitment. Now they don't want it. They act like they don't want it. Mm-hmm. Pussy is you can get it if you got game. Yeah, we are in a great position. Oh, they're the ones that are crying at night. I won't be.
Facts, bro. And as the man, bros, you get older, you get better with time, bro. So you're not the one on the clock. So thank you so much for calling in, bro. We're gonna move on to the next caller. Great stories.
I appreciate you guys having me.
All right, bro.
Yo, guys, we have 331 live viewers, only 187 likes, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel. Just give a like. You guys don't got to donate super chats, bro. Like, just like the video, man. Please, God, just like the video so more guys can get this knowledge. All right, 615, we're going to bring you on the line. And then I see you 708 and 310. You guys have been so patient, so we got you. 615, you're on the line, bro. I think that's New Hampshire.
Yo, Prince, what's going on with you? This is Lashar.
Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, this is one of my boys, man. I helped him with this Instagram game a little bit.
Hey,
what's up, bro?
Yo, bro.
Yes, sir, you did. And Myron, what's up with you, man?
What up, bro? How are you?
All right. I got two questions for the both of y'all.
Sure.
For Prince, man. So, how do you effectively hit up these chicks on Instagram, like, cause I don't want to be, you know, just another dude in the DMs talking about, you know, you sexy as shit, you know. I can get somewhere with it. So like, what's the best way that, you know, that you get at these chicks online, since, you know, there's a lot of dudes hitting them up? How do you get your message to stand out? And Myron, and for the both of y'all too, you know, I was wondering, because I got this date tomorrow.
Nice.
At this bar by the crib, and I just want to know that fine line between, you know what I'm saying, having a, you know, a platonic conversation, you know, getting to know the chick, and, you know, actually making it flirty, because I don't want to do not enough of one, and just, I don't want to be too platonic is what I'm saying. Like, I want to have that conversation, but I also, you know, want to build that sexual tension up. So, you know,
okay,
you know, give me some insight on that as well.
I got you, bro. So Myron, I'll handle the social media one. You handle the one escalating sexually on a date.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, Lashar. So we covered basically like how to grow on Instagram, how to do good pictures, how to get your posts optimized to the best way. However, right now for you it's too soon to approach. So let me explain. Guys often mess up this because they want to approach right away, but right now you're not ready. I'll tell you why. The reason is because, one, you don't have enough presence yet. Yes, you're building on it. It's getting better. Your follow ratio is way higher than it was before. So your following is better than your your followers better than your following, which is good. However, I want you to focus more on getting better with content and then getting way more girls to your page. So right now the funnel is too small. You need to funnel more girls into your profile and then let them react to you. Because the thing is, right, like, I only DM girls that I really want, and all I say is, "Hey, how are you?" I don't ever say like, "Oh, you're sexy, you're hot." Nah. "Hey, how are you?" If they don't respond to that, then cool. But I get very good responses because guess what? Most guys are doing that. They're like, "Yo, you bad as hell. Like, I want to chill with you, want to smash." No, that's a turn off. Like, she has so many that in her DMs, you're not gonna stand out. So one thing is, the best approach is to have her approach you first. And what's gonna happen is, the better you get at it, the more reactions you get to your stories, the more you can be like, you know what? All right, this is getting engagement. Now I can see like if I hit up a chick and then she checks me out, she's gonna want to engage with me. Because don't forget, guys, in this case, if you rush your brush too much and she look at your page, she's like, oh nah, like I'm not even gonna respond to this dude. But if you're getting girls already hitting you up, like, oh my god, like I like that you're in the gym, or like, you know, you're saying you look hot, or like, you know, I like the spot, or like this pool, whatever you post on your story, that's a good telltale sign that the girls are reacting to your story. That means if you DM them and then they check you out, then they may respond as well. So right now, Lashar, focus on getting more girls into your funnel. And like I said, you need to go cold approach. Use more online stuff like Tinder, Bumble if you can, or even just like find friends from like Facebook, whatever. Hey, yo, what's up? What's good? Blah blah blah. Are you on Instagram? Follow me. Because remember, like I said, you want to get that funnel as big as possible, so that when you post, you get more engagement. So right now it's still pretty low. So like I said, focus on that. And then when they when the girls start reacting to you with your current content, then at that point you got like an idea, like, okay, this is pretty good. Then you go approach the other girls after that, and just say, hey, how are you? Something very, like, nothing too crazy, like, you know. Or you can come on their story, like, you know what I'm saying, I like this dress, or I like, you know what I'm saying, where you're at. I always go there myself. Just be very like subtle about it. Don't make it a big deal, and keep it very simple. You got it?
So caller, when it comes to your date, bro, I want you to get rid of that word platonic immediately. You understand? We don't do platonic relationships with women here at all. Okay?
Yes.
Like ever. You know what I mean? And me and Fresh actually will take you down memory lane real quick. We went out on a double date a couple months back, and a couple weeks ago actually.
Weeks.
Fresh had a chick with him, and the chick, you know, was spewing this BS that we always talk about. Oh, I got platonic friends; they're my friends. Blah blah blah. I've known him for 17 years. You know, that dumb narrative. And you know, immediately I'm like, because I don't care. I was like, yo, he's not your friend. He wants to sleep with you. No, he doesn't. Okay, do it right now. Text him and tell him you're horny right now. Let's see what happens, bro. In about 20 seconds, he texted her and was like, "Where you at?
Where you at?"
And I'm in my head. I'm just like,
Perfect.
Because I knew that was what going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And but it's the thing is that girls know deep down that their male friends want to sleep with them. It's just that they want to continue to soak up that free attention, because anytime a girl is able to siphon off free attention from you and you'll like hang out with her and whatever, and she can just keep her arm away from you like this, stiff arming you from the sex, it's validation, because you're basically telling her your presence alone is good enough.
Myron, real quick, I want to add to that real quick, just real quick. Lashar, I'm gonna coin this term now on this channel. No free social media attention. Shout out to ARC, but that's mine right now. So Lashar, with you, do not give girls no likes, no comments until you're smashing, dog. Sorry, go ahead, Myron.
Yeah. So no, facts, bro. So like, yeah, now we got to update ARC's comment, his phrase, no free attention. Now we got to make it no free attention on social media either. That means unfollow IG models. I'm about to make a shirt with this. Unfollow IG models. Don't like any chicks posts or comments. You know what I'm saying? Don't push her in the algorithm. Like, don't do it. If you're not dealing with her romantically, no free attention. Because you guys got to understand, that's women's currency right now is Instagram. You guys wonder why, like, chicks leave you on scene and they don't respect men and all this other stuff? It's because of Instagram. They have an over-perceived notion of where they stand in the world from as far as like, you know, their value. So anyway, going back to what I was going to say, you got to sexualize right away, bro. You got to make this man to woman. So how I would do that is you got to start touching her right away. Now, I'm not saying do this, you know, where you start, you know, grab her by the booty right away and
surprise, motherfucker.
Nah, you ain't gonna do that. But like, you got to slowly like escalate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you touch her on the small of her back, maybe her shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, lead her, always walk in front of her. You know, and then maybe like what I'll do sometimes, the trick when you want to touch her butt is like, hey, I think I got a bigger butt than you. I squat more. What are you squatting? And she doesn't work out, which a lot of them don't. They're like, oh, I don't even work out. You're like, oh, really? Okay, mine is bigger. And then you'll like smack hers, and then you tell her, all right, smack mine. See, mine is firmer. And that's a way to kind of play upon it. And you could touch her, or you can get on a dance floor. I would say dancing to like 2 or 3 songs is like the equivalent to like maybe an hour or 2 of Kino escalation. Because then when you're grinding on her, whatever it may be, you're just basically quickly building up compliance from a physical standpoint from her. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way to do it. But the thing I want you to get out of your mind right now, bro, is this is not platonic. You ain't going to sit out there and waste your time on a platonic date. I don't know if it's a drinking date or a dinner date, but I'll tell you this, dude.
Yeah, it's a drinking day, you know.
Good, perfect.
Good.
Actually, this is actually, you know, it's actually my first drinking day.
Good.
I'm about to go on, you know, 'cause I'm not much of a drinker, but I'm trying out something new. You dig? So,
all right, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. We literally did a podcast just on this, how to get laid on the first date. We literally did a full show on that. Listen to that, and we go step by step on how to do it. Just check my channel, scroll back, and you'll see it. It's how to get laid on the first date.
And Lashar, sip on that drink. Don't guzzle it, because you know what I'm saying. Sip on that drink and be smooth with it, bro. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, dog.
All right, man. We're gonna move on, and thank you so much for calling in, bro.
All right, bro. We're gonna talk.
All right, bro. Peace. All right, 708 and then 310, and then we're gonna bring this thing to a close. All right, 708. You're on the line with Fresh Prince and Myron Gaines on the Fresh Fit podcast, man. Welcome.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Myron, Prince? What's up, man?
Yo.
What's good?
Yeah, I just got on y'all channel from Rich Cooper. I love what y'all doing. I love the soundboard. Forget the haters. Keep the soundboard. Keep the
Hey.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this quick. I was just in the chat. This is Free World Dozy.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this wave y'all are on. Yeah, trying to get this YouTube, get this red pill out to these people, you know?
Yeah, man.
But I just had a quick story. I wanted y'all perspective.
Sure.
So I was seeing this girl. I'm a young dude, 20. I was seeing this girl on and off for a couple of years. Recently, before the bug, Corona, she was like, we were talking again, and then she was like, we should get our names tatted on each other. I was like, in my head, I'm like, you're crazy. I'm like,
oh my God.
Go ahead. So you're crazy.
Put me through all these years.
Yeah.
So one day she got my name tatted on her chest, big and bold. She got my name, Dozy. I'm Nigerian. She got my name tatted on her chest, and then we were off again, and she saw me with another girl, went off, and that was the end of that. And then a couple months later, she met another dude, and now they're engaged. And I see him on Facebook. She posts pictures, and it's funny because She posts pictures in like crop tops. She posts pictures in crop tops so you can see my name while she's taking pictures to dudes. So that's just to show. That's just to show y'all dudes out there that this shit is serious. That dude is simping. She's for the streets. She's been a thought since she was 14.
Caller, I got you right now. Caller, I got you right now.
She belongs to the streets.
Go ahead.
No, for real. So like that really jumped me into the red pill. Situations like that. I have a lot more that I'll probably tell on my YouTube page. But just to show y'all dudes out there, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife no matter what.
Woo!
Work on yourself. Work on yourself and just build. That's just my quick story. Type my name on there. It's crazy.
Bro, thank you.
Good insight, man.
All right, bro. The caller's out here looking at that dude just like just laughing at that guy, bro.
Honestly, it's so funny when I see him posted up with her and I see my name on there. If I never have a child, my name will still live on. If I never have a child, my name will still live on.
Bro, caller, question though. Was that a white chick?
Yeah.
Hey! I already knew it, man.
Yo, caller, thank you for calling in and give us that entertainment, bro. Thank you.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Move it to
I hope I can hop on your guys' podcast one day. Hopefully,
dude, join the Patreon, bro, because we're gonna bring patrons on some of the shows. So yeah, join Patreon, bro.
Join the Patreon, bro, and we'll get you in.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, Myron and Fresh. Appreciate it.
Thank you for calling,
bro.
Thank you for the entertainment. That was hilarious,
That was
bro.
funny as hell, dude. Tatted on his stomach, bro. And she got a new dude. That's funny.
Bro, and he's out here just accepting it, bro. I wish I could just like smack him back and give him a little bit of a check, man. Obviously, he doesn't have a big brother or nothing. So, all right, we got 310 on the line. Guys, we got how many? We got 327 live viewers. We got 212 likes. Guys, can you guys get us to 300 likes on this, man?
That would be awesome, guys.
That would be very helpful, guys, because helps us with the YouTube algorithm.
And sub to my channel too on my YouTube channel, CEO Lifestyle. Any more views on my live streams?
Yeah, man. So yeah, guys, like thank you so much for supporting. Like the video so we get pushed in the algorithm. Because obviously this type of content always gets suppressed because when you tell uncomfortable truths like this about and here's the thing, we're just telling you guys like, bro, you put yourself first. Don't like out pedestalize these women that haven't earned it. And if you say things like that, misogynist, patriarchy, blah, and it's like, nah, bro, we're just out here to help men because quite frankly, most guys don't know their value. Most guys don't know what they bring to the table. And we live in a world where like men are like almost second-class citizens. Like no one cares about men. You know what I'm saying? So we're out here trying to, you know what I'm saying? We're the equalizers, baby. So, all right, 310, we're going to bring you on the line. 310, you're on the Fresh and Fit podcast with Fresh Prince CEO and Myron Gaines. Welcome to the show. 310. Going once.
Going ghost.
310 going twice.
You're out.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, you're here.
There you go.
What up, 310? You're on the show, bro.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for having me. This is Ahmad from LA.
What's up,
How you guys
man?
doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
So I came across Myron's channel through Rich Cooper. Shout out to him.
Shout out
Myron,
to Rich.
my man. I appreciate you spitting truth all the time. Prince, same here, fellas. Like you guys have been spitting truth, and this is needed here. So I just wanted to comment on a few things that you said, Myron. Both of us, we have like a similar cultural background, Middle Eastern, Muslim, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of behavior is common there. And as problematic as it is, like it's a reality that some people don't fucking realize. And like for what it's worth, like people need to have a more level head about things where like you don't want to take it that far. Like things can be pushed like even further than that. So like I feel like it comes down to a mentality of being attached to that one chick, just like an advanced form of one-itis in that regard. Like another thing that you dropped a gem on was how girls are not used to be competing for a guy or like, you know, vying for his attention, like,
Yeah, they're not.
as compared to other girls.
They're not.
Yeah, and like that's a very big reality. I would like to see your guys' thoughts as far as like how it differs as far as game goes and the atmosphere between LA and Miami. But you know,
Sure.
I like that, man.
Yeah, we could definitely break that down. Let me just read through these super chats real quick and we'll do it. So Duffy S Boss with the $5 super chat. Why not talk about how MGTOW Dictionary exposed you as a scammer kid talking? Hey, bro. $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. As we can see, we got some of the haters in the house.
Oh, suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick. Suck a huge or small.
Yo, these dudes are paying money to talk to me. This is awesome. Okay, and then we got Robert Sananis. What is SMV of the average 23-year-old guy? That's a great question. Rob will answer that at the end because we want to make sure we get everybody answered. And then Jacob Bennett Myron, can you please do your impression of how most guys approach again? Fresh, I always appreciate the love on IG. Oh, man, bro. Let's see here. What else do we got?
No. Do your impression, bro. We need it for Jacob, man.
Do the impression. Okay. Most guys, what do they do, bro? They walk up to a chick. They're like, hey, baby, how you doing? What's your name? You know what the chick is thinking, bro? You know what the chick is thinking when you do that?
Run.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, bro, get me out of here. This dude is crazy. So meanwhile, I'm in the back just like, so anyway, and all these BP dorks is paying me money to talk smack. So you got blocked. Thank you for your money. Appreciate it.
Black pill dudes, come watch us, bro, because you're going to learn a lot, man. So, hey.
Facts, man. So, okay, to answer your question, bro, the biggest difference between Miami and LA, this is what I've noticed because obviously we're here in Miami. LA, bro, is very social circle game dependent. And what I mean by that, it's a very who do you know type society, city, because the problem is the nightlife is trash in LA. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying like, oh, the nightlife is trash. It's like if you don't know the right people, the nightlife is going to be trash because to get into certain clubs, when there's celebrities there, whatever it may be, it's very who you know, whatever it is. Here's the other problem. The clubs close at by 1:30, they're turning the lights on, kicking you out because the entire state of California is very strict when it comes to that. So by 2 o'clock, they close the bars down. Obviously, 2 a.m. is nothing. Bro, I don't leave my house sometimes until 2 a.m. here in Miami. So since the nightlife is lagging in LA, it has to be compensated by what? House parties, right? And social circle game. Only way you're getting into a house party as a dude in 2020 is you need to either host a house party or you got to know other people. Hey, caller, I hear a lot of reverb back on your thing. I'm just gonna mute you real quick so guys can hear us. What I'm saying is that basically, LA is very social circle game dependent, and it's who you know. Now, with that said, it's competitive for men because if you don't got clout, it's gonna be very tough for you to get chicks. Because girls, they're getting invited all the time by athletes, whatever, celebrities. So you know, you ain't going to compete when Dan Blazarian's hosting a party. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not going to be able to. He's going to pull all the hot chicks from the area and bring them to his joint. And that's just how it is. Because girls in LA pretty much have Rolodexes of famous dudes that they can go to their party whenever it may be. That's just how it is. Unlike LA, Miami, you can land here on Tuesday and find something fun to do and not
90 seconds
and not know anybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between Miami and LA. Miami's very tourist friendly / you don't have to know people friendly. But if you got a social circle here in Miami, you can still dominate. But the beauty is you can land here. It's just like Vegas. You can land here, not know anybody, and still have fun. LA, really dependent on who you know, getting into certain clubs, venues, whatever it is. So you got to know people. So Fresh, what's your take on it?
Yeah, I'm not too versed in LA because I've really never been there that long. In this case, like Miami, I know a lot because I've been here. And like I say all the time in my videos and when I do my interviews, I came here 5 years ago. I didn't know anybody. And in Miami, you can come here, not know a single person, but it's people's like the culture, the nature of people. Like you can get out in different scenes, and most of it is free. You can go to different clubs for free, different bars for free, network, meet people, and there's always stuff going on, like events here. There's a lot of like social things you can partake in that are free. So you can get yourself out there and meet people for sure. Even the dating market, like there's like Hispanic, Caribbean, Indian. So you can literally like how to put this, connect with some group of girls no matter where you're from for the most part. And then the party is really fun, man. And some of them are free, guys. Like in LA, you gotta pay. Over here in Miami, you could party for free every single day of the week and meet people, go out, and it's a lot more sociable and more easy to like navigate in, I would say, in my opinion.
I'm gonna unmute the caller real quick. The caller, no offense, but it had a lot of static, so that's why we had. But go ahead. I don't know if you want to say a piece.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
No, understandable. No, thank you guys for the input. The only thing that I wanted to add is the thing about you can't be funny or you lose your masculine frame.
Yeah, sure.
I used to do stand-up comedy. It never hurt my game. Some of my easiest plays came from doing that. So
Nice.
calling bullshit on you can't be funny and get laid and be masculine.
Facts,
That was
bro. Facts. And here's the thing, man. We ain't trying to shoot shots at other coaches, but it's like a lot of them like emphasize it too much, like where you're trying too hard to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? And when you're trying too hard to be a tough guy, it doesn't come off as genuine, man. It's like, yo, you're trying too hard to like, nah, bro. Like it ain't that serious, man. Like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so if you want to be a tough guy, then be a tough guy. Work out, get your physique in shape. That's what works for me. So if you want to be a tough guy, don't pretend to be one. Become one. The one thing that I also wanted to ask you guys is if I wanted to reach out for like personal consults, what's the best way to reach out for you guys?
I have. If you look at the description box, I have all my stuff and freshest stuff down there. If you want to do a consult, but bro, honestly, just jump on the Patreon, man. Like we're gonna call right now. So right after this show. So jump on the Patreon, man. We're gonna do Zoom calls for all tiers for like the next week or two, and then it's gonna be only for obviously the higher tiers. But we want the guys to know the value of what they're gonna get and everything like that, man. So go ahead and jump in and test it out. And if you want to book a consult one-on-one with me or Fresh, the links are below to either one.
Nice.
And yeah, man. And thank you so much for supporting. And I'll give you the last word. You got anything?
Nope, that was it. Thank you guys for everything. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the Patreon.
Cool.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
Awesome,
So, Fresh, you want to give your closing comments, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, guys, I'll go first. So in this case, guys, like I know some guys can't afford the consoles, which is fine, but you can afford the Patreon, and you get kind of like the same thing. You get both of us all in one, and we're putting out dope stuff behind the scenes that you're gonna learn a lot of value from just for being in there. So if you're worried about the price for consulting, that's fine. Even though you might need it, hop on Patreon. That's another outlet you have. Patreon.com/freshfit. And then, like I said before, guys, I made a ebook on social media. It's very, very, very good. If you're a first timer or you need to get your feet wet in social media like Instagram, how to set it up. Because once you can do that, you have skill, like I said before, you can approach multiple people at the same time from your house. So that's the name of the game there. And my channel is CEO Lifestyle, as you heard before from Myron. And yeah, guys, we're here to help you guys win. So that's what it is. And stay tuned for the new podcast setting. Is going to be beautiful, guys. So watch out for it.
So with that said, guys, please like the video, man. Help push us in the algorithm. It helps us grow. As every week, we're getting more and more people coming in and checking out the content. So thank you guys so much for sharing the videos and helping us grow. My closing statements are, guys, from this Salt Bae video, obviously we went down to summarize who Salt Bae is. Obviously a very famous celeb on Instagram that owns a bunch of steakhouses all over the Middle East and the United States now. The video in question, obviously a girl twerking in front of him. At first, people thought it was a jealous boyfriend. Some people thought it was a younger sister. And then finally, we gave you guys the truth. The woman was not even related to him or dating him. The guy actually came in to go grab 2 other women. And obviously it was filmed from multiple views. And, the thing is this, man. Understand this, guys. We live in a digital world. Everyone has a recording device on them at all times, okay, which can work to your benefit and also to your detriment. So as a man, understand this, man. You're guilty until proven innocent a lot of the times in the court of public appeals, okay? People are going to assume you hit the girl. If you have any type of, loud outburst, whatever it may be, if you have a loud tone that it comes off as super masculine, people are just going to assume that you beat the girl or whatever it may be. Because on Twitter, they were on fire saying, oh my God, someone needs to check on this girl. He probably beat her, whatever it may be. When in reality, it wasn't even that. And no one knows what really happened. And it sucks because the women that are actually getting abused, you know what I'm saying? They're not, it sucks for them because they're not actually getting the respect and credibility that they deserve, because a lot of women, quite frankly, let's keep it real. False rape accusations are a real thing. False assault, to get revenge, whatever it may be. And at the end of the day, it hurts the real victims from this. So the takeaway, guys, is this. Don't act crazy in public. Don't put your hand on women because you're going to go to jail. You're going to have a very bad time. And if a chick is pissing you off, don't react like this guy did, okay? Leave the situation. I always say it, man. You do not sit there and argue with women or put yourself in a bad position where she can exploit you or make you look bad. If the chick pisses you off, just get out the situation, be done with her, kick her to the curb. I always say it, man. This is why you guys got to date multiple chicks at the same time. Women, get in line when you have women in line, bro. So remember that, guys. Catch us on next Tuesday on CEO Lifestyles channel. We're going to talk about something. We'll find a topic for you guys.
Yeah.
The Fit Podcast again on my channel at Thursday, 6 p.m. Remember, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 6 p.m., guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a great show. Patreon, get on Patreon right now, guys. We're going to have a Zoom call. We're going to send out a link in the next 5 minutes.
Hold on.
Our Zoom call right there.
Real quick, we got a new Patreon member, Kareem, that just called in. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for joining Patreon. And then Robert had a question as well. Robert Sananas.
Turn in the Zoom call for you, Rob. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got a Zoom call.
So we're going to go to Zoom right now, guys. Like the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys here next week on the Fresh and Fit Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.